Darn it, Karst. I see that. I see that. You uploaded your stream. Making me feel bad that I haven't done it yet.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So I believe we're live. I think. I don't know. Anyway, hello. Welcome everybody to another game of Tales from Ocraria. As always, I am your DM. As always, I am the DM, the ever so great Fable, and these are my lovely players. Today we are being joined with two new players because we had to sadly replace the drunken dwarf, and the ever so mean paladin to everyone but Pippers and Dustshy. So pretty much
So
everybody.
pretty much just me.
Yeah,
Wow,
me.
dude.
Hey, she liked you guys. She sassed me, and she had a one per list when it came to Lucian, but that was normal.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, last time. You want to give a quick recap? Alright, since this is going to seem a bit weird, last time, story-wise, you all made it to... You all were able to defeat Gul'dan and his so-called, what do you call her? What is it? I forgot the name of the dwarf race.
Duragar.
Duragar, there we go. The Duragar, his Duragar pet, as he liked to call her. You were able to defeat her, rescued Lady Aurora, got some treasure, and now that's pretty much it. You were able to do that with the help of Orcules, the orc you all befriended, which is still his name, by the way, until I say it.
Orcules.
But yes, after that, as I mentioned, we have two new players, and hopefully we will get to meet them, and hopefully the players will not abandon them in the ruins of forever forgottenness. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm nervous. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Yes.
No, we would not abandon them. No.
It's more about finding us than abandoning us.
Very true. Don't worry, we have Master Detective on the case.
All right. Last time, as I mentioned, you guys made it out of the what appears to be dragon-ish horde area, dragon cave-ish area, making your thanks to Lady Aurora's help, she was able to fly you back to the top of this place. And I put you guys back on the map, so you should be able to move your characters wherever you wish. There might be more treasure here. You never know.
I'm back.
Alright. So what would you guys like to do?
We're still at the one place, right? I'm still riding that weasel.
Yes, you're still riding the weasel.
That sounds like a euphemism
yeah,
now.
euphemism.
Giggity.
I'm sure you've never listened to Dice Funk.
I'm riding the weasel while reading the novel we found in that library right there.
Oh, the saucy one?
Exploring her Undermountain.
Oh my god, I regret every decision I've had up until this point in life. You know what?
Oh yes.
You guys just instantly find the new characters. I hate you all. No.
No, it's we. Okay.
We still got to loot the guys we just murdered.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get looting.
Oh wait, no. Let's see. Yeah, because we read the dragon from below, and apparently one of our characters, Dustshy's daughter,
Sister.
Okay.
Another dimension, time travel.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
Okay. Let me explain real quick. You rescued two dragons. Callie is a wormling. Sorry. Yeah. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, wormling.
A wormling. She's still.
Or whelp. Well, wormling's bigger than a whelp.
Yeah, she's a wormling. So, she's still a baby considered. Still super childish baby years in human terms. And her future daughter, Aurora, which is also an adult dragon, which I'm not gonna deal into details because realm hopping is annoying. Leave me alone. I blame Lil Sane, but I blame myself for following this plan. But mostly me. I was the one that thought about it.
Yeah, you're the one that did it. Why are you blaming me?
I
had
don't
nothing
know.
to do with your plan.
I'm a doctor. I'm not allowed to be blamed. Don't look bad.
Oh.
So are we gonna find the doctor to help explain this?
No. Darn it, guys.
No, we're gonna find his like book that explains it. And we'll open it and it says, "Because I said so." That's all.
Yes.
God damn it! That's all it's in here. Ooh, that's some saucy bits.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay, new guys, Chris and Cody. This is what I deal with every time I DM. So I hope you enjoy. I really do.
Oh God, is
So far,
Pipper's
it's up to
reading that?
expectation, so.
Oh God, is Pipper's reading that one book? Yeah. What did we call it?
Exploring Hurlander Mountain.
Yeah, there we go.
I regret everything up until every decision I've had as a DM.
All the regrets.
All the regrets, yes. All the
Oh,
regrets.
it comes with a novella, Dungeon of the Sexy Mage.
Oh my days! That is a smut novel I've ever heard. Well, that is not a novella.
Woohoo!
Oh God.
It has nothing to do with the fact I got that book today. The Mad Mage version, not the other one.
Okay, I was about to say.
Sure, Kyle. Sure.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Hollister is kind of sexy.
Hello.
Hollister Blackcloak, the bowling champion of the Undermountain.
Are you guys gonna explore the rest of this place, or am I gonna have
Yes,
to force
Yeah,
you?
yeah, no, we
Yes,
are.
yeah.
That's what I
Distracting.
told you. They're not gonna find us tonight.
No, you're right. They're not. That was a
3 hours of this!
that was
Gonna be 4 hours of this!
It is gonna be 4 hours of this.
Right. All right. Anyways, I guess we'll climb back up. Or are we? Is there another?
Do we find anything? Do we find anything before we leave?
Besides everything I told you of what you found at the bottom of the cave, there are mushrooms, luminescent ones, but that's about it. I believe that
I
is the right
take
term.
one.
Okay.
I was really hoping that it was the ones if you talk next to them that they spray out poison.
Well, that'd be terrible.
I mean,
Oh no.
I mean, you are technically in the. I mean, technically this is the map from the Forge of Fury. So if I wanted to be a dick about it, I could do that to you guys.
Well, I totally wanted to do the Adventure Zone thing where they just keep talking and keep getting poisoned.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
You know what? No, I'm doing that. Peppers, roll me a con save.
Damn it!
I'm kidding. No. You take one of the mushrooms and it's still glowing.
You're tempting me, DM. You're really tempting me.
I'm literally just telling you what it is. It is a luminescent mushroom like you would find in forests and underground caves. That's literally it.
All right,
I eat
I'm
it.
gonna. Oh my god!
You eat it.
Oh my god.
Did I hear that right?
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't want to eat it now.
All right, I'm gonna take a bunch of them and put in the bag, thinking that I can give it to our alchemist later.
Oh no.
That's fair. They don't. Just give me a quick nature. Unless you're proficient with herbalism kit, I'll take that as well.
Oh yeah, I do. 21.
All right, roll me a 1d6, please.
2.
All right, you're able to get 4 of them, mostly because you got really high. And
Yeah.
Pimpers is probably gonna eat one at one point.
Can I do a nature check to see what they are?
Hmm? You are technically from an underground place, so it would make sense to
Ooh,
you.
nice.
What you get, Peppers?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Alright, it's not loading for me, but I believe you.
I do not. He lies. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, Peppers, you know these as a type of underground fungus that usually creatures like fire beetles tend to love to eat, making it so that they do have a much easier. It's pretty much what gives fire beetles their ability to have a light inside of them.
I eat it.
Oh my god.
You eat it. Hey, It tastes kind of bitter-ish, but after a few chewing, after a while, your mouth begins to glow due to the resonance of the fungus. So
Oh,
you
dear.
guys see as Pippers' mouth is glowing for about, I'm gonna say for about like probably 5-10 minutes at best, unless he eats more of them, then it'll take longer. But yeah, for 10 minutes his mouth is gonna be glowing blue.
I
from
eat
now
4
on.
more. I
You
eat
eat
4
four?
more.
Oh no!
You can't eat one.
Oh my god!
You know, when he's reaching out for another one, Jessica's gonna grab him with her free hand.
And this
Guy
is
thing.
how we die.
Oh my god. Pippers.
Alright, I'm gonna roll strength.
So
Yeah, nope,
are we-
I'm taking it.
are we're back up out of the pit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
after
grabbed him and
Okay.
we're flying back up.
All right.
I
So,
like to admit-
is there anything left on the guys we fought?
Just the Duradar. There is
Yeah.
the Duradar that you
Well-
fought, at least the one that's left, or like the couple that you were able to fight, do have some short swords on them.
I think we got that before, if I remember. I think we did pick them up because I remember getting the hammer and a few other things from the chick.
Well, you got the hammer in the book from her. I remember that part.
Yeah.
But yes, Karst, to answer your question, on the Durgar's bodies, they do have short swords on them that look to be well made. Made of
Okay.
a really interesting material you haven't really seen before. But other than that, that's pretty much all they have. They also have like a few trinkets, but when looking at the trinkets that they have, it's literally just random junk. Like one of them has like a pack full of rocks that look like ordinary rocks. The other one has what appears to be a holy symbol, but you've never really seen this one. It's not really well made. Like it's kind of like it looks like it's the symbol of some kind of deity, but again, you've never seen it before. But the material it's made out of looks like it was handmade. Not really well made, but still handmade.
What kind of material did they use to make it with?
What appears to be metal, like scrap metal, but it seems like at first glance that you presume that they took like whatever kind of pieces of scrap they could find to try to make it, like weld it into this or smith it into this.
Okay, so like,
Mhm.
okay.
But the swords, if you're also curious about the swords are made of a black metal, it seems.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Black metal.
Totally taking
Uh,
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one too.
Okay.
So just like black metal sword.
Yep, they're technically short swords. They're
Okay.
called a king's dagger apparently, or a knight's dagger or something like that. But I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna be out of character. They aren't magic. They're literally just short swords made out of a different material than stuff you're used to.
Well, it might be interesting to have
Mhm.
Rex take a look at it. Maybe he can figure out something.
Yep. That is fair
Since
to
he's
say.
blacksmith, he might have some insight.
Alrighty.
Alright, so
That is all you were able to find. Gul'dan's body didn't have, besides having a pouch of whatchamacallit, materials such as herbs, things like that, a component pouch, and his staff that you had Orcules destroy. That's all he had on him.
okay.
Anything else that was on the Durgar woman that you guys fought and sadly transformed disappeared with her body, besides the hammer which Dushai now has in her hands.
Right. And the book, correct?
And the book as well, yes. But I'm pretty sure Dushai has put in her bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Not letting anyone touch that book or the other one.
Lucian's going to go check out this kind of throne room chapel area,
Okay.
chapel looking area here,
Okay.
and see if there's anything around here, maybe some other rooms or something.
Alrighty, give me a quick perception check. Peppers and Dushai, what are you guys doing?
Ooh, no. Good.
I'm not going through this hallway because I get stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you got need to be pushed through. Forgot.
Yeah.
Darn
So I'm
you,
gonna just
games.
wait for everyone to do other things.
Dushai, you do.
Still holding Callie.
Dashai, since he can fly, you do see a another opening, kind of.
Read them.
Not
Fair
going
try.
outside, but leading to another hallway you play.
Alright, which way?
This way, I revealed it for you.
This way?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Appears to be another hallway. Not Karst.
Yes.
You're able to see what appears to be a door onto the left of you from where you're standing, or right.
Ooh.
It's weird. Also, what appears to be a small steps leading downstairs as well.
Okay. Lucian's just gonna kind of go back and kind of call out to the others, like, compatriots of mine, it appears I have found some additional steps that lead downward. Maybe there's more forces in here that we can help our orc allies dispatch. Oh, Pippers, there you are.
Is it random?
Oh, jeez, there's everyone else.
It took them a while, but they did it.
I'm gonna do an investigation check in this area.
Okay.
Wait, we appear to be... Wait, where is Duskshy? Duskshy!
Ooh, pretty smoke.
Dusk!
Whatever this is.
Those
Where'd
are
that bloody dragonborn get off to?
those are forges, like small forges that appear to have a blackish or like blackish metal, like black stones nearby, as well what appears to be ingots made out of the same black material as well.
Ooh, I'm gonna take them.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll something real quick.
Thief. Okay.
Thief, that's for showing review you play.
It's not thievery. It's adventuring.
True. That's right. Adventuring.
Yeah, there's also appears to be seven of the black iron ingots. I'm just calling them that for now. That's not their official name, but just in case you want to write it down.
Okay. Works for me.
Okay.
It works for me, Mo Capitan.
Alrighty, that's shy. Give me a quick perception, please.
With my dragon eyes, do I even need to?
It's more about your dragon ears, not your eyes. You hear what you see in here. You see two doors, but you also hear what appears to be kind of groaning sound coming from these two doors right here. I know you can't see them, but I'll fix them without.
I'll go over and hold Callie up and be like, "Prepare your breath weapon." Yeah, I'm using her as a flamethrower. All right, nice thrower.
Oh my god! Okay, do you open the door?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'm kicking it with style because my hands are full right now. So I was hoping for a crit.
All right.
Damn you, Pippers, and me needing to grab you before you ate more. Maybe waste my strength.
They can't hear you! Bye!
Damn you, Pippers.
Where you
Wherever
see
you
this?
are.
Where you see this image right here? Hold on. Where you see this? Where you see this small-ish lady tied up right now? Chris, that's
Is her mouth tied up?
no. She's just
Hey,
tied up.
Back off. I have a flame. Well, I guess in this case, an ice thrower.
I don't care. Just whatever it takes to get this rope off me, man.
Oh, you're tied up. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll go in and untie it. Be like, oh, were you one of them, or were you just captured?
I don't know. I got knocked on the head, woke up in here. Just get me out of here, man. I need to find my axe and get out of here.
Your axe. I don't think I saw an axe. Oh, well, I'll untie them and back up so they
Okay.
can get.
You want to open the other door as well?
No. Yeah. Well,
God damn it.
Oh.
What do you mean, no?
No, that'd be so shitty.
Can they hear us, or can the other?
Yeah, I'll kick open the door and be like, I have an ice door.
Yeah,
Not afraid to use it.
Dushy is being so loud you're able to hear her. Yes, just convenience sake. Yeah, she's being that loud.
Ice door. Callie's probably like, can you just stop it? I'm like, no.
She is. She definitely is. Where you see this image as well. Of
I look at
this oldish man, very unique looking old man with reddish skin, tied up as well.
totally not from an anime.
Totally not from an
Don't sue, please.
Really, Lucian, have you seen my Rasengan yet?
No.
I hate you all.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna untie the old man. It's like, oh, same situation as her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'll untie him and be like, you look like the type that likes to drink. I don't know why I say that, but you do.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Yes, nailed it. Callie, see, I'm getting better at percepting people.
She just looks at you like, seriously.
Nailed it.
Guys, Peppers, what are you guys doing?
I'm talking to Lucian about how much better One Piece is.
Yes! Josh, I was gonna bust it in and agree with Pippers.
Sorry, new people. I have to be I'm sorry, I'm such a butt.
Lucian's gonna kind of like hear the commotion, kind of come down here and see what's going on. It's like, kind of bust through the door. It's like, oh, Dashai!
I turn around and then use the ice thrower at him. No! No, I can't.
Jesus Christ.
Webby's just punching the wall right
Wait.
now.
Yeah.
By the
Oh
way,
shit, am I in range?
Just letting out some.
No, you're not.
Okay.
But I'm like, oh, Lucian, I found people.
Alright,
What? What in the bloody world are you talking? Oh, there are people here.
Yes.
Don't make my weasel cold.
Well,
It's a giant weasel.
What?
well, I guess it's a good thing that you broke off from the rest of us then.
Yes, I'm awesome. Thank you.
Are you sure these two people weren't working with the Durga here?
Well, they were tied up, kind of thing, so I doubt it.
Uh-huh.
We were serving a vital and evil plan tied up in here.
Wait, what plan was that?
Insight check.
oh my god.
Inside check. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
appears
Pippers
to...
can tell I'm being a sarcastic little so-and-so.
Yeah, yes, you guys now realize that this old man is a sarcastic poo. That is what he's being right now.
I see. Well, nonetheless then, we are here to rescue you.
But, okay. Webby's just been punching the wall this whole time, by the way. Just punching the wall. Just letting out some stuff.
Yeah, I'll lean into the old man and be like, that guy lies a lot. We weren't actually here for you. We didn't even know you were here until now.
Lucian's is gonna kind of saunter up, like, do not worry. I, Lucian, will keep you safe from these nasty orcs.
Lady? Lady. Alright. Yeah, sure, guy.
And you, old man, do not worry. I'll make sure you do not break a hip.
Not that old. I just look like it because I drink and smoke. And regularly get the crap kicked out of me.
Oh my god, what is this?
Lucian looks kind of concerned, like, well, I drink too, but apparently I'm not drinking the same stuff you are. Well,
Yeah, Lucian, you only drink weak sauce, apparently. Did I do that right, Callie? Did I do that?
She'll just nod. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so, what does Webby look like?
3 foot tall, and pretty much like the picture.
She's a halfling?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, don't worry, civilians. Us from the guild, we are very skilled at dealing with nasty and very strong enemies. So, just stick close to us, and if we get into any more scuffles, just make sure to stay far enough back that you don't get, in the crossfire.
Do we have our stuff, DM?
Sadly, you do not have any of your weapons
Okay.
on you. There is more, as I mentioned before, but the others have seen it. There is a small staircase leading down. If you want to explore that, there is a possibility to get your stuff.
No, that's all good. Just after he says that, then I'm just gonna raise the fists that I bloodied on the wall from being angry at being.
Got it.
Oh.
Down the stairs we go! Come, Weasel!
Oh my god.
This
Can't
is
believe you
what I
fucking
deal with.
died.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis with this man.
Well, we better go follow him so he doesn't get lost.
Yeah.
So, by the way, what are your names?
Webby.
Wow.
I'm Benjamin. People call me Benny.
Benny. Well, good to see you all. And Lady Webby. Understood.
Just Webby. People call me Webby for short.
Oh, Webby then. Well, fear not. We will keep you safe. Come, Peppers. Let's investigate the stairs.
Peppers, I have a question. How does Keen Mind play into this?
Oh, Lucian says I would get lost, but I literally can't.
Oh, okay. That explains that. All right, please
All
continue.
right.
Please continue.
Okay.
I was just curious. 'Cause I was just like, what?
Yeah.
What time of the day would it be right now?
Do you always know what time of the day is?
Yep.
Start off in the morning. You did. Let's see. Start off somewhere in the morning. It took you about like an hour or two to get into this place. After dealing with all the stuff, that was another hour or two. It's past noon, so I'm gonna say it's like 1 to 2 p.m. right now.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 p.m. We got plenty of time, I think. Depends on what season this is. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that I know in character.
Fable, would I actually know internally kind of thing, considering that I switch between Life and Twilight Domain?
Yes, by looking at your holy symbol, if it's still a half crescent moon with a star, that means it's morning. But when the moon when the star gets shorter and shorter, and the moon part becomes a full moon, that's when your Twilight Domain powers take over.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say like around 5 to 6 is when your holy symbol begins to change.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sweet.
But when it becomes nighttime is when it fully takes over, if that made sense. So it's kind of like a clock, but not necessarily. Or you could use it as one if you want.
It's about 250 right now from how many stars I can see.
I'm so done with you guys. Okay. So you guys.
So,
Mhm.
these stairs?
They're over here, past the
I kind
door.
of want to get my stuff, you know?
Past the door. Past the.
Yeah, I'd
stairs.
probably tell, I guess. Like, did you see where they left your stuff, or?
Oh, I told you, I got knocked on the head, and I woke up in this room, and then the next thing I know, some Dragonborn's blowing ice at me.
Oh,
To be fair, I was going to. I didn't actually. I was
Oh,
going.
I thought you used it to blow the door down.
No.
Oh
you
no, I kicked the
it.
door down holding the ice
Oh,
door.
okay.
Yes.
Never mind then.
You also, yes, Webby and Chris, you do notice that Dustshy, the red dragonborn, is literally holding a wormling white dragon, who keeps looking at her like, "Are you serious right now?" face.
Yeah, and I'm like, sister, you're my ice thrower right now. Okay, come on, get in the role.
As soon as you enter this room right here, just real quick for a second thing, you do see two gnolls. You see two gnolls, a white-ish, a white-furred
Kobold?
cobalt, and an orc just standing still, waiting for something to happen in case something bad might happen.
He was the clad and gladiator.
Yes, Orculi.
Orcules.
There you go, Pippers. You're getting impatient as butts, man. I see you got something moving.
I'm just trying to get into the middle here. I feel like I'm like I'm off center, and it's kind
the
of
map. It's the
Yeah.
map.
I know,
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not angry about it. It's just there's like a part of me that's like
If-
kind of an irritated.
If you hold Alt, you can move yourself freely from the
Oh,
grid.
okay.
I'll just get rid of the freaking.
No,
that's
don't
fine.
worry about
There
it.
you
No,
go.
no,
I
no, no.
did it.
There you go.
Here.
See?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Works. Cool.
Alrighty,
Uh,
Pippers. In the room you're in, you do see what appears to be a couple tables with what could possibly pass for food, if you want to call it that.
I want to investigate the food.
It looks like gruel, but really, really gross looking gruel. As well as there is a just in case with your passive perception, you do see an open hallway here,
Mhm.
where there does appear to be some boxes and supplies and whatnot.
Can I ask you a dumb question? I'm not trying to be a butt by asking you this question, but
Yes, Mr. Pippers.
is there something I can take this gruel with me?
No, no.
There is a cauldron. Unless you want to take the cauldron full of gruel, you can.
Okay, otherwise I was gonna say like there's no like fantasy Tupperware or anything like that.
I'm working on it, Pippers. I'm working on
No,
it.
I don't know. I thought of very evil things I could do with disgusting gruel. So
It's literally
How-
just gruel.
How long would you say we were in prison? Imprisoned.
Both of you, I'm probably going to say probably a week to about 10 days at most.
Okay, I eat some gruel.
Okay. It's not really the best thing ever, but it'll do for now. Especially if you haven't eaten anything for a while.
okay, I'm no longer interested in it because obviously it didn't do anything bad to him.
Why would it? It's just disgusting looking.
I don't know. I thought of like if it was something that people couldn't eat, we could use it for a trap or something.
Oh, you know, if you are that hungry, we do have some rations on us. I mean, I'm not the tastiest rations, but probably better than that gunk you're eating. Oh,
I don't know. It was pretty good.
Oh,
are you
here,
sure?
I have something for you, and I'll hold out a small bag and pour out some sugar.
No, that.
No.
Callie sees
Aw.
that and her eyes widen, just like, where did you get that, Dashai? Where?
Nowhere. I hide it back in the bag. Shook your ass.
It's a good thing I didn't have to insight check that.
I'll explain when the time comes.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Keep it a secret.
I know it.
Yeah, I'm
Find
gonna
out
totally.
eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally be like to Carrie. It's like, ha! You thought it wouldn't be in this realm, but you were wrong. I found it. I found my.
I found it. Jesus Christ. That's...
Yes.
Uh,
Actually, it wasn't that hard, kind of thing. Pixies are pretty cool about it.
I try to keep a very toned figure.
And then I'm gonna eat some in front of Callie.
oh my god. Okay. Webby and Benjamin, there is boxes, and Webby, after eating a little bit of gruel, you do see your axe in the room. It's not like really
Wait.
well hidden or anywhere. It's literally just thrown between some other junk, like other swords and whatnot.
gonna pick it up. I'm gonna swing it around in a huge arc and just smash the nearest box,
Okay.
and hope it doesn't have my other stuff.
That'd be hilarious.
Sadly, it did have your other stuff.
Sweet, I have an axe. What do you want me to get rid of? What did I break?
I don't know. Just pick something random.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
you-
get rid of.
Oh my god.
I will throw out my javelins, all 4 of them.
You can just throw out one. You don't have to throw out all of them.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't swing it that hard. You pretty much broke one, sure, but not that.
All right, sweet. I got 3 javelins now, not 4.
Okay. Jeez.
Good
Does
talk.
I'll grab the broken javelin and just shoot Mendy. There we go.
That's possible. Benjamin, what were you gonna say?
Now you have all 4.
No, unfortunately.
Does Benny see any signs of his staff?
Mm-hmm. It's also in the room where you see the halfling barbarian messing around. It is.
It's not broken.
It's not broken. Lucky enough, she missed that. She only hit her stuff. Oh my god.
I'm gonna pick up my staff and then start rooting around trying to find my other stuff.
Okay. Just give me a simple investigation. It's not going to be too high of a DC. I'm going to say it's like a simple 10. Nice.
Nice.
You're able to find your stuff. Pretty simple. It is, compared to a lot of the other things, it is very unique because most of everything here is like weapon based for like a small army, like metallic metals and things like that. Yours is being a monk, you don't carry much, so it's very standoutish compared to everything else in this place. Alrighty. So anything
He's
else?
gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. What were you gonna say?
He's gonna take a gold coin out of his pack and put it on the end of his staff where it is going to float because it's a staff of adornment.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. Floating gold coin.
Does it do that with like any item, or is it just coins?
Anything light enough.
I'm gonna look at Callie for a second. I'm like,
She's not
Callie,
light
lose some weight.
enough.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up, but I think the weight limit's like 1 pound.
Okay.
Yeah, Callie's at least more than 1 pound. Way more. Alrighty, Lucian, what are you doing? While this craziness is going on and apparently small team building, I guess. Lucian?
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, I was dealing, my dog was bothering me a bit, so he's wanting some attention.
Precious Sebastian.
So what was the question?
What are you doing while this is going on? Because the other two that your two new rescues or the prisoners have found their stuff. Shy
Okay.
is messing around like usual, and I'm sure Pippers is just sitting at the table reading a book.
Lucian's gonna kind of see everyone kind of lounging about. It's like, you do know that there is a conflict going on outside between the orcs that captured, you two, and the ones that we came here with to, well, help put an end to it. We should
Conflict.
yes.
I love conflict, and I'm gonna billow my cloak dramatically.
Wait, how are you doing that? Wait, there's no wind in here. What?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
Lucian doesn't know.
I'm a magic user.
I'm a magic user.
Oh, well, so am I.
I'm gonna. Duska's just gonna facepalm.
Lucian's is gonna kind of wave his hands and press to digitate, kind of like copper flower. And it's like, just kind of offered to Webby.
I don't know what this is. I'm gonna
gonna
throw my hand axe across the room with expert accuracy and pretend it's magic.
I'm also gonna say it's like, Lucian, I hope one day we go into a anti-magic field barrier and you just stink because you never bathe.
It does not work like that.
Have you been in an anti-magic barrier since you've been cleaning yourself that way?
No, but
There we go.
I've taken off clothing that I've cleaned that way, and it hasn't come back dirty.
I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
Because I never see him change at all. So I don't believe him having more clothes.
Go ahead.
Technically, none of you guys have changed clothes.
Exactly. Suspicious.
What do you mean suspicious? God damn it.
Since we've usually kind of always, well, when we've been in town, have slept in, different rooms and stuff. Lucian always kind of sleeps in the buff, mostly.
Oh, God. Too much insight. Too much insight. I'm out here. I'm going back to the other room. I'm going to be like, Shelly, too much insight.
She'll just tilt her head.
But no, you have seen Lucian change his clothes up before.
Ah, no, that's even worse.
I mean, you've seen him in different clothing. I mean, especially like when he's been doing different disguises. What is wrong? Why are you running? Get back here.
Why are you running?
Too much insight. Too much insight.
Don't be.
Why are you running?
What did you see? What did you see? What?
Damn.
Should
What-
we
what's-
be
what's-
concerned about them?
I don't know, man. Maybe I should just go tie myself back up.
Pippers, aren't you gonna say anything to this?
Hippers is not here anymore.
Oh no.
Kyle, are you here?
Sorry. I had to walk away for something
It's
personal.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Ah,
It's okay.
Okay, my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so I incited Lucian, learned too much, and I ran away screaming.
And then he.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't know Lucian sleeps, in his briefs.
No, that's not how you. That's not how you worded it before.
Sorry, I was just telling like out of character, how Lucian sleeps, but that's your insight. Yeah, you would know that he changes clothes. I mean, he's always kind of coming up with different disguises to wear. So
Yeah.
But doesn't he just press to digitate the clothes to look different?
no, he doesn't. He actually has to make them. He actually has to make himself clothes.
I like how this is going on, and Webby, one of the new players, is just considering tying herself up again just to escape you guys.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
All right, everyone. Well, now that we're all wait. Where's the short one?
I
Webby.
can't move in Roll20 out of character because my internet just went down again.
Oh no.
And apparently it doesn't work on mobile.
I'll move your
But I'm
character
trying.
for you.
Yeah.
Don't
Just
worry.
follow me around. I'll make it work.
There you go.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here now. I think we did our work here. Got the stupid book. Got a new hammer.
We should probably help the other orcs fighting out there.
No,
Yeah,
that
pretty
conflict
sure
should be
so.
over.
sure there's people dying and we were just sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
No, we got rid of the staff. Remember, that was controlling those orcs. So,
Ah,
fine now.
Hercules will just speak up. He's just like, now that the stupid Gul'dan's control over us is gone, I'm pretty sure my brothers will now be much more calm. So hopefully the fight has already stopped. If not, I'm more than happy to hit some of them on the head. Grush knows they deserve it.
Alright, well, let's go out, I guess, the front entrance now, I guess, since there's no reason to go through the back way again.
Alright.
Look, I just don't want to get stuck again, okay? Being a big dragonborn with a tail and wings kind of thing, that's hard enough as it is.
Alright, everyone, follow my weasel.
Wait, Lucian's gonna come over and check these doors here. Where'd they go?
That's the front door, isn't it?
Which one's the one in front of you? Yeah,
Yes, right here.
they open up. Hold on.
Ah, time to fight.
Oh shit!
No,
Oh, shit!
sorry.
Oh,
They
no.
open up to They open up to a room with 3 statues.
Ooh. Pippers, I believe I found something mysterious.
Alright, fine.
I'll walk
Come,
aside.
Weasel!
I don't know. That kind of looks religious to me. I mean, statues, is that usually a religious thing?
One of the Peppers, with your keen mind, one of the statues looks like King Fafnir, the one you saw in the vision,
Okay.
holding the hammer that Dusha is holding with her, actually.
Hmm.
Huh.
As well as the
My.
other two, it does have writing on the bottom, but it isn't Dwarvish.
Oh. Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
Nope.
Don't you have that, comprehend language thingy?
Yes, but I didn't want to have to waste the magic for it, but I guess I can.
Is it a ritual spell?
Yes, but it takes... I wasn't sure if you want to waste 10 minutes for me to get my spell prepared.
Oh, don't worry, I got reading material. And he pulls out the book again.
I'm taking the book from him and giving him
No,
a.
it's mine.
I just-
He just holds
Well,
it closely to his body.
Benjamin and Webby, it appears that we will be spending a few more minutes here. Hope you don't mind.
Nope. We can spend time. That's fine.
Feel free to stretch your legs and stretch out and, I'm sure Pippers has some rations he can give you, right, Pippers?
Oh, what? Oh, and I give him like 2 rations. I am now down to 1. I am about to die. Anyway.
I'm about to die.
Well, I give him the 2 rations back. Because I also have rations in my bag, unless they were taken.
Oh, right.
They might have been taken, sadly.
Okay, so I take the rations.
Okay.
Okay.
And I eat both of them.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, alright, never mind. Lucian's going to give Pippers 5 rations and then hand 2 to Webby. Because apparently Lucian has 20 rations.
you guys know I can just create food and water, right?
Damn, it's more fun.
And we need you to hold on to your magic. 'Cause we might need some for healing. But anyway, I will now prepare my spell to see if I can decipher these things.
Speaking of healing, how does Webby and Benjamin look, anyways? Like they've been tied up for a week, so.
Okay. Just real quick, give me a medicine check, please.
All these popped up. That's weird.
Mm. Beep, beep, beep.
Right there.
They don't look that bad. They don't look like they've been being beaten or anything. They just look a bit malnourished at best. But nothing
Okay.
too life-threatening. Maybe just looks like they need some sunlight because their skin actually does look very pale-ish. But that's what happens when you don't get sun for a while.
All right, gotcha.
That's a personal attack.
I what? How?
So personal.
So personal. I work from home. I get no sun.
I didn't mean it like that, you butt.
I know.
Oh my god. But yes, that they just look malnourished. Nothing too bad. A few scrapes and bruises here and there, but again, nothing life-threatening. Okay, so after 10 minutes of Lucine doing his thing, the NPCs are doing her thing. Sarka is talking to Aurora. Shelly and Rex are getting some of the supplies because there's some more ores here and there. Rex looks at it, very interesting. Lucien, once you're finished your translation and you touch the stones, because that's how I imagine when it comes to comprehend languages, you have to touch the note with the letters on it to understand its meaning.
Yeah.
You touch the letters on the stones. One statue at the bottom says, one letter at the bottom says King Fafnir the Third. Another one says the name of a different king, and one says the name of a queen, which I haven't thought of the names. It's kind of just, it pretty much, you surmise that these are statues to the rulers of this once great city, if you can even call it that with how messed up it is. But yeah, that's pretty much what they say. It says King Fafnir and his hammer, and his great weapon, the Truth Seeker. And the other one is just Queen Mira, and the other one's King Arthur or something like that. It's just names. It doesn't literally have anything special on it.
King Otter. Sorry.
Yes, King
Otterton.
Yes.
Oh my god.
No,
Lucian will relay this to everyone.
Dashai's gonna think about it for a second and be like, holy crap, I think I remember something from my past. And walk up to one of the statues and begins groping it.
God damn it!
Don't know why I do this.
I know
Why are you
do
like this?
Why are you like this? I know why you're doing that. Fucking eclipse. You're not eclipse, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm checking for... Don't worry. I think there's like a button here or something. And I'll continue.
Lucian's gonna laugh. Like, check around the back. Usually it might be in the crease in the back, you know, kind of like below the waist of the statue. Check there.
You know,
Oh, good idea.
you smited,
I'm gonna
both
turn
of
to-
you.
I'll turn to Benjamin and be like, "Who are these people?"
Lucian will kind of
Our
retort,
heroes, apparently.
"We're adventurers, of course."
Oh, hey, I got internet.
Nice.
Yay.
Alrighty, with that,
Woohoo.
after some messing around, you guys, I'm just gonna, just the sake of brevity and the sake of my sanity. Mostly my
I had to. You gave me no choice. You put statues in front of me.
literally did not give. I fucking hate you. Anyway, you guys make it out of the cave. Like, you guys make it out of this once, well, what could have been called the beautiful dwarven city before the war happened, at least. Out of the cave, where you make it to the front after about 20 minutes of traversing. You're able to come to the front of the entrance of the mountain, at least, where you see a giant battlefield with different orcs, ones that you all were able to see. At least three of you were able to tell where were Roland's men and some of Orcules' men. Unconscious, some sadly were killed during the battle, as well as some ogres, a troll. How did a troll get here? I don't even know. They don't even know either. It's just like, seriously, the troll just saw battle and was just like, I want to join. I don't know.
I
don't know where I'm going
thought
with
you
this.
had trolls. Trolls.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you got us.
True is a good fool.
I hate you guys so much. But no, that's what you see on this battlefield. But at the end of it, once you all come out, a lot of Roland's men that are still standing and don't look too badly hurt start cheering for you all, because thanks to you all, the battle has ended.
Woot woot.
Hmm.
Woo!
I almost died.
You did get hit by a truck.
Yeah.
I did.
It felt like a truck.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was like, what, 53 damage in one shot or something like that?
Yeah, that was a bad hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you continue out, you are greeted by your friend Roland, which is a human man wearing an eye patch on one of his eyes, with what appears to be some sapphires on the obsidian on the eye patch. Is just like carrying an axe, looking a bit bloodied, but still pretty much fine. This is not the first time you've seen him bloodied, honestly. Roland's so unlucky. He just says, my friends, it seems you've, you done well for yourself. How did it go? Were you able to stop Gul'dan? I mean, I'm pretty sure you were, with all these orcs no longer going insane. We
Well-
did the best we could. Sadly, there were a few casualties on their end. We tried, but for some reason they just kept coming, even after we knocked them out.
Well, I am sorry for your losses,
Hmm.
and theirs. But yes, we have indeed dealt with their puppeteer master.
Very well, that is good. Is there anything you want us to do with them now that they're no longer controlled?
I guess free them? I mean, what are they gonna do now? Just go back to their tri-bar?
I have no idea, to be honest. I didn't think that far for them.
But I say they do. Alright, onwards. Jessica's actually gonna check up on the kids in Poison Fang.
So saith I. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Well, I guess for now, if anything, since they don't necessarily have a home to return to, especially from the stories I've heard of Blight Ridge, it's a shithole, honestly. They can come live with us for now, and we'll try to establish them some kind of home. It's the least we can do. After all, I want to try to help as many of these orcs as possible.
Well, that is very kind of you. But if there's anything that we can do to help, just be sure to contact the guild in Gold Shrine. They can send us out as soon as they can get hold of us. Though they have other people that can help.
Alright. Well, and Roland will say something in Orcish, and a lot of his men will, a lot of the troops will nod and will start carrying those that are, unconscious with them on their backs back to his home. Alright, so let's take what we can. Let's take all those that are injured and unconscious back to our home. The dead will have to bury them later. Are you coming as well, old orc? He's talking about, Orcules behind you guys. He just looks and he's just like, I'm not sure if I'm needed anymore. I thought I was going to die in there, but since I was not really given the warrior's death, I think my path lies somewhere else. I'll have to think about it. And I don't know what Orcules will do. I really wish I had more thought about this. God damn it, man.
You can come with us. We get into all sorts of danger. You'll probably die at some point.
Oh my god.
He's supposed to be the heroes, and you already made the two new characters rethink everything. You're making me rethink everything.
He said that he wanted to die at the battlefield. I'm giving him the option.
Pippers,
What?
I do not think that is the most useful thing for him. Orcules, you are quite on an age for an orc and are quite experienced, correct?
Indeed.
Well, as I see it, one of your age and experience, your best use could be to pass on that experience and wisdom to the next generation of warriors. I'm sure there are many young orcs that would be very excited to learn from a veteran such as yourself.
He looks at you and thinks for a moment. You have a point. Besides, someone has to knock these idiots into shape.
Exactly. Look at them. They could be so much more than what they are now. And I believe you could be the one to make them better.
I just want you all to imagine when he said that there's literally some orcs that look completely out of shape. And there's a couch here for no reason. And they're eating chips. That's the image I got in my head for some reason.
The image I got in my head was some of the orcs are standing around picking their nose. There's one just hitting his head against the wall out of boredom.
Yeah. That fits too.
One kind of falling asleep, like using his spear to prop him up.
There's also just one really old man, just like one really old man orc, just kind of hobbling over on a cane, like, "Hey, I kicked your ass good."
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god, Iggy, not Iggy, what's the problem? Meepo's poker buddy's here for some reason. Alrighty. But no, he's
I don't know. I was thinking of that one goblin from the slime anime.
Oh my god.
No,
The
no,
old
no.
man.
No.
Okay, but yeah, he's just like, fine, I'll teach these idiots. Hopefully we'll be able to do better this time.
That's the spirit.
I just wanted to say thank you for all you've done for us. At any point, you could have just killed me and been done with it, but instead you freed them. Me as well, and you even gave me the chance to get revenge on Doldan. If you're ever in need of help, or ever in Blightridge, and it's within my power, feel free to look me up. I don't even know what the nine hells I'd be doing there, but something tells me I'm gonna have to go back eventually.
We will keep that in mind. Thank you, Orchiles, for all you've done to help.
And like, he just smiles and then he just like looks to the really lazy orcs. He's just like, says something in orcish, but like kind of like angrily says it, and you see a lot of them try to like jump up to attention, and they're like start following him. So yeah, that was what Hercules will do. He's gonna now try to train the next generation, possibly at the Stormwind camp, to try to see if they do better this time. With Aurora's help, I guess he can now return back to her cave to let the snowballs know she's fine, as well as your freaking wagon. 'Cause I forgot about that.
Yeah, wagon.
Darn it, Pippers!
No, I remember.
I'm sorry, I'm not on my top game lately.
No, you are totally fine. We're just
Yeah.
being super butts to you.
Yes, you are.
Mhm.
Well, Aurora will say, not to be a bother, but isn't it time we returned back to my home, or possibly pick up anything you might have left behind?
I believe that's probably a good idea. What do the rest of you think? What are we going to do about Benjamin and Webby here?
I heard you say something about a guild.
Well, yes, the guild that we work for.
The Divine
Well,
Dream.
I'm
They
looking
pay.
for work.
Well, they pay us pretty well.
All too well, honestly.
Oh.
I'm bitterly loved.
But
Yeah, unfortunately, can't get any more orc gears money.
yes. By the way, as I've said, my name is Lucian. But my full title is Duke Lucian Amore. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Solution.
Lucian's fine, yes.
Good, because I ain't gonna remember the rest of that.
Nobody.
That is fine. As long as you just remember that I am to be a duke.
Okay.
She probably won't remember.
Sorry. I was trying to hold it together. Should have just muted myself to keep it.
It's fine.
Benjamin, do you have anything to say as well?
At the mention of being a duke,
Mhm.
he's gonna give Lucian the side eye a little bit. Be like, royals. Well, I do have to say this much. I am looking for a more convenient way to travel the world. And you seem like I muted myself there for a second.
It's okay. It happens.
Can
Well,
bring to
seem
say
like-
that we seem. No.
Like good meat shields.
That's so mean.
Wow.
8 charisma.
well, it's true for me.
Very crass. Very crass. I like it.
Okay. All right. I guess that will do for the introductions. I have no idea.
So, Benjamin Webby, if you wish to join the guild to help out, things apparently getting very chaotic in the lands here. Have to deal with a no uprising in the south. That was interesting. Then this up here in the north. There's apparently some other stuff brewing with some type of cult. But if you wish to help, the guild is the best way to, well, get information quickly and get pointed in the right direction. What kind of, how do I put it, talents do you have that could be useful?
Hitting things with this axe.
Hitting things with this stick.
Uh-huh. Any other skills, abilities, hidden talents?
I can hit things also with this axe, and I pull out the hand axe, and this axe, and I pull out the other hand axe, and this javelin, and I think you get the point.
Uh-huh.
Hit things with the stick really well.
Keep hearing that beeping, and it feels like we're going through the blooper reel.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't know another way to in character describe a barbarian other than I hit things with an axe.
You could say something like you have a totem, probably. I don't know.
They get angry and hit stuff.
Yeah.
Well. Not.
Oh, and I have this cool cloak, and I make it billow again.
Yes, that is quite interesting. Well, what does that do?
It just billows, and I make it billow again.
Oh,
That's it. I found it somewhere. I thought it was cool, so I've been wearing it, like ever since.
well.
What does it look like? Does it look like golden, or is it like more?
No, it's just like a standard black cloak.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Well, alrighty then. In that case, we could always use some heavy hitters on our team. Flippers here is quite skilled with his bow and arrow, and good at stabbing things too. But yes, that. But he isn't quite the most durable of face-to-face conflict fighting. I can do a bit of both physical and long-range fighting myself. Dusk here is she keeps us alive. So
Did I get hit by trucks?
yes, so it'd probably be best to have some other people who can rush in and wallop on the enemies.
Well, if you need someone to take a beating, I'm your girl.
Oh, well, good then. Are you sure?
I may look small, but I take a lot.
Lucian's just kind of like grabbing his chin, like, No, yes. Well, all right then. Okay. So, well, excellent. We would welcome you to join our team. What about you, Benjamin? Would you like to join us as well? the pay is good. The booze are good.
You make
Would you
random friends.
say? Would you say the access to information is good?
Yes, there are people at the guild that can do research and acquire information for us.
All right, I'm in.
All right. Well, we should probably head back to Gold Shrine then, so we can officially the guild and partnered up with us.
Works for me.
Excellent.
Back to Gold Shrine, huh?
Back to Gold Shrine!
It would be a few days trip. We could probably stop at our farm. What what are we calling it?
I know it. And then it's scene cut to later.
I know what she wants to call it. I'm not spoiling it either.
No.
Yeah.
You'll see when you get to the thing. I'm not going to force any random encounters unless.
This is not gonna be a good prize!
No, it's not.
It's not.
Anyway, okay, so since you guys have decided to go back to Gold Shrine, I'm just going to quickly transition it to you guys going back to your cart, where you see Snowflake and what's his name and
Gex.
Gex, as well as
Poison Fang.
Poison Fan and Roxy just waiting by. It appears that nothing happened here. They're really safe in this area. Most of the fighting was dealt right in front, so they got lucky and weren't attacked by anything. Poison Fan is kind of on edge, seeing as there's 2 new dragons here, especially 2 different colored chromatic dragons.
I'm gonna be like, Poison Fang, look, it's my sister, which means it's your sister too.
Tally will just be like, Dashai, did you kidnap her?
No. It's some weird, like, I guess, rule in this world or something. When a dragon is beaten, kind of thing, they can't go back. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
Oh my god, that means Poison Fang is aunt too to Aurora. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Let's beat up more dragons and get an army!
Okay,
My bad.
just real quick, Tris and Cody, you do see what appears to be a dragonborn child, a tiefling woman, a blue tiefling woman, and 2 more kobolds with whitish fur, like looking scales. They are, just a quick summary, they're snowballs, a homebrew race that the group has promised to help save Aurora, which is their white dragon leader. But since she kind of sees them as her children and they see her as like an older sister / mother, that's like kind of like that kind of friendship / relationship, they promise to help her, which they should remember that they should take her back to the cave.
Yeah, we're going to the cave after this.
Angrily shakes fist.
Are you shaking at me?
Yes, I'm shaking it at you. But
It
no,
has been shaken.
yes. Just wanted to give a little bit of insight in case you're wondering why I said that they have white fur. They're called snowbolts. They're a special variant race of a kobold. They are very non-aggressive, and they tend to go towards more healing / non passive, like kind of like pacifism when it comes to fighting and protecting themselves. That's why they usually have guardians to protect them, like Aurora or Voli, which you'll probably see soon. After
Sure.
What? Okay. After doing that, after a little bit of talking and discussing, you guys return back to the Snowball Cave, where you are greeted, Pippers especially, is being tackled by a bunch of children.
Oh Oh no! It's doing it again!
He's dead, Jim.
Before it happens, Aurora would look to you, would look to how Snowflake treats you all, but then look to you, Pippers, and you, Dushy, and say in Draconic, anyone who speaks Draconic will understand her. She says, before you leave, can I ask you both a favor? But
Am I currently being showered on by tons of snowball children? Okay.
Me too.
I think he got called upon. So give him a second.
The children just really like. We've convinced that the children that Pippers likes getting hugs.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
God help me.
Yeah, he's gonna drown.
it's before you get tackled. After she says that, then you get tackled by them.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's just I had to not argue, explain that I don't go to a certain restaurant for food, and I don't even know. It was weird, but yes, that's because it happens. All right, Webby, and Benjamin, you see a bunch of more of these really fluffy-looking creatures. Just explaining. But that's what happens. A lot of the elder kobolds, like older-ish kobolds, start roaming towards Aurora, being happy she's back. And all that good stuff. You can all get a small rest in if you want before you leave, or say your goodbyes before you start getting ready to leave.
Okay. But what did Aurora say in Draconic? Or is that gonna be?
She said, I need to ask you both a favor, please. Before you leave, come find me.
Okay.
This is oh no, you're right. After she said it, you get the taco loose pepper.
I'll talk to her, Pippers. You don't have to worry. I know how important these kids are to you.
Lucian's just gonna kind of go up to some of the kobold children and kind of point over at Benjamin's like, I think they like getting hugs too. You should probably try giving them some hugs, but make sure you ask them if they would like it before you just jump on them, okay?
I like how Lucian's just throwing kobolds at random strangers.
How big are kobolds?
Kobolds are usually about 2 to 3 feet tall, but their children are smaller than that. So about, I'm gonna say 1 inch tall is how tall these babies are. I think.
Sorry,
No.
1 foot tall?
1 foot tall, you
1
mean?
foot. Yeah, not inch. Why say inch? I'm stupid. Yeah.
No, like-
1 foot tall. Sorry, measurements are not my friend.
So,
Mhm.
Webby is going to pick up as many of the children as she can in a hug.
Aw.
Yeah.
They all just hug you back. They feel.
I don't know
like-
how many. I don't know how many a halfling can hold. Strength-wise, I know I can do it, but my arm length-wise, I don't know.
They're very small and they're very fluffy at that age. So I'm gonna say about like 10, and like a lot of
Okay.
them are hugging your feet as well, and like they just look super happy for this.
So whatever the
Climbing on
bundle,
your
the
back.
bundle of fluffy snowballs I can have in my arms, that's what I'm doing.
Yes, they look super happy.
Benjamin is gonna look super awkward and maybe offer a handshake to one of the children.
They'll look confused, but one of them will like take your hand, smiling.
And meanwhile, there's more children jumping on the pile that is Pippers.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the SNL skit of Duolingo for adults to speak to children for Benjamin.
I'm just gonna say, okay, after a little bit of talking and everything, I'm assuming you're gonna get your supplies ready.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
assuming that Callie has stuff here, so I'm gonna let her get her things.
Yeah, after about an hour of all this silliness going on, you guys gain a smallish rest, like a super short rest. Callie will, everyone will, your stuff is prepared to get onward. And I'm assuming Pippers and, what do you call it? Pippers and
Dust
Dusty. Sorry,
What do you call it?
Brain fart. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm gonna just assume Pippers is still trapped under kids, so I'm going on to her work.
No, I think I got out. It's the next morning.
It's too late. The kids will never let you
said,
free.
I said an hour later, not the next morning.
Let me check something.
Mhm.
Would that be enough to sneak by?
What did you get? It hasn't loaded up for me.
Would it be with advantage or not?
No. They're
No.
children. They're too smart for advantages.
No, sadly it would not be with advantage. The children are too on you right now.
Because if it was with advantage, it was a nat 20, but I got a 10.
I'm just gonna say, after like an hour, the small cute animals appear, and then the children start running after them, giving you enough time to sneak away, Pippers.
Thank you, giant weasel!
The weasel, the tiny the owl cat thingies.
I would
Yeah.
assume my giant weasel would be a bro and help me out.
Probably.
like-
Yeah.
Everyone! The giant weasel's giving free rides! Go on it!
Okay, yes, but after the hour, you two meet Aurora, where she appears to be in her dragon form at the moment. She's just like, right, sorry, let me turn back to the other thing. I needed to do something in this form.
Whatever you're comfortable in, niece.
Right, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Nah, doesn't it always?
Agreed.
You don't understand her.
She's that's
You're not here!
Comprehend languages.
Go- go-
That ran out an hour ago.
Go away, metagaming pigeon. Go away.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take those 10 minutes while we're talking to finish.
She'll say, anyway, jokes aside, she'll say, this is going to seem strange, but, Dushai, I know you're taking Mom away, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going back to base. I mean, it's not that far kind of thing from here, I guess. Probably only a few days travel.
No, it's not that. The reason I bring that up is, I was wondering if you would be if you both would be willing to take Gex and Snowflake with you. The reason I say that is because Gex is not like the rest of the Snowballs. He believes that he can protect everyone, but truth be told, he's not that strong yet, and I'm afraid he might hurt himself one of these days. And I see the way Snowflake looks up to both of you, and I don't want to separate them, and to be honest, I kind of want to pretend to give him a mission saying that he can be Callie's guardian until she gets bigger. Give him, like, a reason to, air quotes, get stronger, per se. But the reason I ask both of you is maybe you could watch over him so he doesn't get in trouble. If that's okay with both of you.
Well, we do have a extra room now at the place that we can give them that's filled with plushes, so...
I thought the Pumpkin Knights were gonna go in there.
They're not here yet!
They don't exist yet! We've never met them! Pumpkin Knights, what are you talking about?
Get out of here! Don't you sass me!
They don't exist yet.
You don't exist yet! I don't know.
Oh no! And then Dust disappears.
Oh my god. God damn
Mr.
it.
Stark, I don't feel so good.
I hate you all so much.
You remember that sound you were looking for? Listen to this.
Oh my god.
I've seen that. That's hilarious.
But yes, that's what she says.
Yeah, like, Yeah, and the guild could train, and then I stopped picturing like the trainer. I'm like, no, we could have him practice, kind of thing, and at the farm, not at the guild. No, not at the guild.
War flashbacks.
Yeah.
Fine. I mean, like,
Yeah, and I mean, he
there's
can.
something about orphans, whatever those are.
Yeah, and I mean, they can always write to you and stuff, so it's not that bad.
I know, I'm making sure Sarka watches over them as well. It's why I trust in you with this mission. She seems to really trust you all.
I look over at Sarka. Does she seem excited or terrified that she got a mission from Aurora?
She looks excited.
Okay, because I was imagining like excited and terrified, like what if I fail, and then like oh, but it'll be good to show. Oh god, but what if I?
That is Sarka right now. Yes, she's also pacing back and forth.
But yeah, that's all right, kind of thing. We have a few spare bedrooms, and I do plan on expanding the base, so it's no trouble really. Plus, exploring the world it usually helps, gain experience. So if he wants to be a fighter, he's gonna have to learn different, environments and stuff.
She is strong enough for that.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
She's doing an amazing job at that. As well as Pippers, was it?
Yep.
I have some news for you. It's not something you're gonna like, but I think one of the reasons you came here in the first place was maybe looking for some information about those books, yes?
Yeah.
There's a story that's been passed down in my family from generation to generation. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna hate this, but your old boss, I think he's supposed to be the reincarnation of Gothrot, or at least a descendant of his.
Yeah.
Yes.
boy.
Ew.
Oh.
She doesn't know this.
I forgot.
Oh,
Was Gothrot a dragon or what was Gothrot?
Gothrot
he was-
was a dragon.
Wanted to become a lich.
He wanted to become a Draco Lich. But for you all, you think he hasn't achieved it yet, or not? You don't know if he did or didn't, because history has yet to tell you that, or anybody who's there doesn't actually know.
Well, his grandpap is a black. He's a black. Runs the family.
Yes, the reason I tell you that, when you told me about him, one of the things the reason I bring it up is because I think there's a lot more going on than he's letting on. I tried to talk to him once, but as I said, he tried to kill me, which wasn't fun.
Yeah, but it's on brand for him.
Yes, and I truly am sorry.
That's okay. Kind of had a feeling that he had his hand in this book business.
I'm pretty sure he thinks it's a game, but if anything, I think one of the reasons you both are, here as a team is maybe you're supposed to work together to stop his evil plan, if you can call it that. The forces he's messing with are beyond anything he truly understands. At least that's what the stories say.
So, like, what's supposed to happen when they get these books?
I don't know. That's the thing. Any kind of... I've been looking at all the information I have, and she hold out a scroll written in Draconic. It doesn't exactly say. That part gets cut off. All it really talks about is that Gothrot's descendants were not necessarily killed, but more so watched over to make sure they didn't have any kind of influence like he did. But I guess at some point history just for some reason either got erased or someone was really good at hiding the truth from us. So we don't actually know. So I don't know what happened if the books come together. I don't know what their purpose is. I don't even know if Ghostrod is even really dead. Hell, for all I know, he could be a mummy in somewhere. Oh God, I hope he's not.
A mummy dragon. Well, you know.
A mummy
Well-
dragon.
Yeah. Well, you know. So is Ghostrod a girl or Ghostrod a boy?
Ghostrod is a boy.
I'll give it out. Well, I guess I can't judge him if he wants to be a mummy instead of a daddy, but
Peppers doesn't know what a mummy is. Come on, man.
I don't know what a mummy
Yeah.
is. Yeah, she isn't either, but she's just like that. She's just like, I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and for you, Auntie Does Shy, I guess. It's still weird.
Nice, you said it.
I have a gift for you. Well, two actually.
A gift. Oh.
Mm-hmm. I wish there was something I could get of all of you, but this is something that's been passed down from my family generation.
Is it weird that
Mhm.
your mom, like, your version of Callie probably gave it to you, and now you're basically giving it back to younger version, your mom?
Yes, it is so weird. You have no idea how long I've been trying. It's been 2 years, and I've been trying to wrap my head around this, Dushy. It is
Ha.
so confusing.
Anti-Dash Shy.
Oh my, yes, Auntie Dushy.
Hmm. She has a big grin on her face, kind of thing, like, I'm loving this.
Of course she would. Here, it is. She hands you a broken, kind of like, she hands you some armor, but it's really broken and beat up. I'm sorry, it's no longer in better condition. It used to belong to the first champion of Nerimi, my great ancestor, but over time, many people tried to
Wait, my
steal-
goddess?
Uh-huh. I'm actually her descendant, believe it or not. Back when she was
Oh.
mortal.
This is weird.
Tell me
So
about
I'm your
it.
aunt. So I'm your aunt who works under.
My
Our
our great grandmother, apparently, yes. It's weird.
Ah,
I don't make
next time I talk to her, I should probably call her by her relative name then. Great. One less great than yours.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. It's like the DM's stupid and makes the stuff up on the spot. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
That went in my notes. Just saying.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
You know what? You know what? I am gonna put on the broken near me armor though, because you know I only have common armor on, or common clothes on, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
So it's like,
She'll say, I'm really sorry, it's not really the best condition. If you can find a blacksmith worthy, he's skilled enough to fix it, it should shine like it used to. For now, it should work as though it's a breastplate, but in time it should be able to cover your entire body if you wish it to.
nice.
But
How do I look? And I like, you know,
yeah,
I'm wearing it. It looks all broken.
Well, might want to have Rex do some maintenance on it. Other than that, you look like $1,000,000 gold.
Hey, white gold.
also,
Silver, then. How about that?
Fine.
she'll also, I hate myself for saying this, but Kyle, you're gonna love this. I hope.
I'm gonna love it.
Damn it, Kyle!
You're back just in time for the important second gift I'm getting.
Uh-huh.
what was the first one?
Friendship.
This broken armor.
It looks to be half plate armor, but it's really broken because over the years, dragons aren't blacksmiths, so none of them have been able to properly keep it in shape or find properly skilled ones. But if Dushy can find a good one day it could become full plate with special properties that I'm working on right now. No, I didn't
Yeah.
just make that up. Shut up.
Sounds like we should
second
find a
item.
blacksmith tonight.
I mean, there's one with us right now, so we can just give it to him and he can work on it.
He needs time and the right tools, you know, when you're that. But anyway, so anyway, he's just like, and here, she'll hand you an egg.
I don't think that.
Who's the father?
It's not a dragon egg.
Oh,
Oh, thank
I
God.
thought it was gonna be a grand. I thought it was gonna be a gradient.
How knowledgeable are you of drakes?
Oh God.
Oh no.
I pull out the books, kind of thing, and I'm like, Drakes. Yes, it's my Pokédex, but for dragons.
Yes, I forgot I gave Dushai a dragon dex. A literal dragon dex.
Technically, I think indeed they call it the Draconomicon.
I'm calling it. Yeah, I want to call it that now. I want to call it
Draconomicon?
Yes, the
No.
Draconomicon.
No, it's a 3.5e and a 4e edition book that like talks about like all these different breeds of dragon and like their breeding and hatching habits. It's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Yes, the Draconomicon. That is what we're calling it. If it's canon, it's canon. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm still keeping it in my list, calling it the Book of Dragons.
I did get a laugh for 3.5e. There's only one Draconomicon, but for 4th edition, there's chromatic and metallic.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. So as soon as you say Drake, it starts flashing and it turns to the point of Dardrake, a construct-like creature created by certain dragons and gifted to mortals. They do not breed. They can only be created by dragons and certain spellcasters that are trustworthy enough to learn set skill. Once hatched, the drake must be given food, and it will instantly bond to whoever gives it food. Like, it will instantly
I give that information away from Pippers.
you basically have to instead of like how some baby ducks and chickens imprint on the first thing they see, this thing literally imprints on the first thing that feeds it. That is in the book. I swear to God, Kyle. Isn't
That's
that
pretty
right?
funny. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
No, I'm still calling it my grand. I'm still the grand aunt, so it's my grand
It's
niece.
It's
Nephew?
she'll say it's like, yes, it works like this. It's considered a mount. It's just something so you'd be able to keep. Think of it as extra protection for my mother. That's gonna take some time to use it. I know this is weird gifts. I wish I had something for every one of you, but as you already pretty much got a bunch of stuff in that one cave.
It's only one egg?
I only had time for one, yes. I can make more, but I need time and supplies.
Alright, we'll wait.
Darn it, Kyle!
No, this is fine. I don't know about you, but I could go for a drink. This has been very stressful.
Yes, that's all I really needed to give you. If you ever need anything, feel free to send me a message, or if I figure out anything more about these books, I will contact you. One of the reasons Gul'dan attacked us was because he thought I would have any information about the temple. Sorry, not the temple. The city, as well as he was actually looking for that. She'll point to the armor you're wearing.
Oh, I'll cover it up with my common clothes. There.
No, he's dead now.
That's
Not many people know of what it does, so don't worry.
I take off common clothes, which I can't because they're stuck on there. It's too tight. Oh God.
Yes, she'll be like, if there's anything you need, feel free to contact me. And again, Pippers, I am so sorry about this information about your old boss. I know it's a lot to take in.
Nah! It's okay, I knew he was a butt! Doesn't change anything, he's still a butt!
She'll honestly, in her dragonborn form, will give you a hug. You're a lot stronger than you let on. Again, if you ever need a home, you're more than welcome to stay here. Bye, everyone.
Stronger than he lets on. Oh, he brags about how great he is.
I mean, You kind of brag. Wait, how are you listening to this? This is still draconic.
It's been 10 minutes.
After the hug, she'll be like, "You can go now if you want. I won't hold you here any longer."
All right, and be sure to visit.
I'll try. And you all will set up back to Gold Shrine if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout one last time before we leave. Like, mommy, your mommy and aunt will miss. And so all the kobolds will look at their dragon leader and be like, what?
Yeah, they will be like, what? And she just like face palms, honestly.
So when you guys walk out, Webby will turn to you and be like, "So, what were you talking about? Repeat the whole conversation."
Okay, so, and then I'll repeat the But when she said repeat the whole conversation, when I repeat it, it will be in draconic.
No.
And that's where we are now.
Okay, I got it. I got it the second time. I just didn't hear it the first time. You know, my draconic's a bit rough.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted it in common. Okay, so, and then she'll explain it again a third time as we're traveling.
Lucian's just gonna grab out his his water skin, and just cast prestidigitation on it to make it taste like wine, and just drink some. Placebo effect. It's gonna then offer it to Benjamin. It's like, yeah, it's not real alcohol, but maybe you can trick your brain.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. So, I assume Sarka is gonna be the one driving. Sarka is gonna drive. I'm gonna be sitting next to her holding the egg. And then, I don't know if any of the kobold kids want to be in front as well, since I think there might be enough room. Since, you know, Sarka is kobold 2. Might be short enough for an extra.
Probably. Card's big enough for most of the smaller guys, taller races such as the Rets. Shelly will have to walk outside for now. They don't mind.
Oh yeah, we still have that owlbear egg, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100%. I already talked to Kyle and Losane about this. By the time you make it to Gold Shrine, the eggs will be ready to hatch.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
To be honest, I honestly think the Drake egg honestly hatches after a week. After like a week or two.
No, hours.
Hours?
After creation.
Hours?
Yep.
My god.
I thought it was literally 2 weeks. Jesus, I didn't think I would have given you one like straight off the bat if that was the case.
That's very funny.
Okay. The ritual, which takes 7 days, blah blah. When the process is complete, a halfling-sized egg emerges from the cauldron and is ready to hatch within a few hours.
Halfling size. Holy shit, that's big.
Damn.
It's as big as
Jesus.
Webby.
Yeah.
Webby can spoon this thing.
Actually, technically, the saddest part is the biggest they get is medium, so technically only Pippers can ride it. Pippers and the halfling, and that's it.
Oh my god, that's still awesome though.
Also, a guard drake is fully grown within 2 to 3 weeks and can be trained in the same amount of time.
Oh my god.
One is the equivalent of a guard dog in terms of what it can be trained to do.
I honestly thought it'd take weeks, not hours.
No,
Holy.
it's hours.
That's pretty
Hours
funny.
And then weeks to become a full-grown adult.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay.
That's really.
We'll get
And
to
since-
that bridge when we cross it.
And since it's a white one, it does have a burrowing speed of 20 feet, a climbing of 30, and resistance to cold damage.
Oh,
Nice
Nice.
knowing you, Jim.
You mean dusk?
how
I'm sorry, I thought I told you.
That's pretty hilarious, though.
It's pretty funny.
Okay. Okay, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, you guys start making your way back. I'll just roll for Sarko real quick. Jesus
Oh man.
Christ.
Well,
That's pretty hilarious.
In Tyranny of Dragons, they're meant to be like guard dogs for the dragon cult, and they don't have time to just wait for it to grow up.
I mean,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
I mean, yeah, but the only reason I'm giving you one is because Aurora wants her mom and the children to be safe.
Yeah, and now they got a full-grown guard dog in 2 weeks.
Oh my days! I'm so sorry, Lucian.
That's pretty hilarious, though.
That is.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway.
Kypris throws a ration to it right when it hatches.
No,
No, I won't do that. I won't do that.
How could you?
Lucian,
You know,
Lucian's just gonna go back to like just sipping on his wine flavored water
Yeah.
and just like pet like Bruce and his little pseudo dragon. Like, oh
and our
boy.
fully grown guard drake.
Not yet.
I regret so much right now.
When you have a plan for something and it turns out that it's gonna be different.
Yeah, just gonna have you guys mosey on back to Gold Shrine.
Hey,
As
at least we're not asking for flying mounts just yet.
yeah.
I like how you said just yet.
As we are traveling back, though, Lucian would kind of talk to Benjamin and Webby. Just kind of like, oh, so, where do you both hail from? Are you from the north, the east, the west, the south, the far east, far west? Well, actually, we're on the western side, so it'd be the far east.
I don't know. I didn't discuss that with the DM.
You can just always say that you were too drunk to remember.
God damn it.
Sorry, go ahead, Cody.
There's
Sorry.
input.
Alright.
Huh.
I didn't discuss it with the DM either. I assumed that the biggest city would be a good place to start out, so I have it down that I'm from Gold Shrine.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
oh,
We'll just have
nice.
it-
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, I came from originally like from a small forest, but then I was a mercenary for a long time. So some city there because I was a sailor mercenary.
Twilight Woods would be good then for you. It's a forest and it's near the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from the Twilight Woods.
Oh my god, neighbors!
Oh, wow, the Twilight Woods. Quite interesting. I have not been down there yet in my adventures. Well, now that you're here with us, maybe if we ever pass through there, you can help us get through safely.
Yeah, the city, yeah. The forest, not so much. Spent most of my time on the water. You know, here and there, security, using my muscle to make money, type of thing.
So
You know.
you're a sailor.
Yeah, I was a mercenary for a local guild there, and you know, because I was so small, I could fit on the ships easily. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
the normal stuff, that everybody does, right?
Yes, I understand that. Well, that was quite interesting. Did not know you had such a colored past. Yeah. Well, what about you, Benjamin? What did you do before we found you?
Well, immediately before, I was a sort of wanderer, looking for some people I used to know. And before that, I was in a place. He's a bad doesn't he he's looking super sketchy right now.
Yeah. Lucian will
Seems
insight,
legit.
will insight that and see. Oh.
Seems legit.
Lucian's just gonna kind of like scoot a little closer and kind of hand him the dog Bruce. Bruce is a husky puppy, so very friendly. But it's like, and then just kind of lean and whisper to Benjamin, like, "I know you're not telling everything, but it is okay. You're not the only one who has secrets to hide." And Lucian's just gonna kind of back away and give you a very kind smile.
That was so suspicious. I hated it.
Webby's gonna be like, "What kind of secrets could a dog have?"
Lucian was whispering that to Benjamin, unless you have a really fuck high perception.
No, I don't. I didn't hear whispering. Sorry, never mind.
Hilarious. What kind of secrets do dogs have?
Yeah, no, he was leaning in to whisper that to Benjamin.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. No.
Well, we know this one dog that's apparently a magician, and he won't tell us how, so he has secrets.
Oh yes, what was his name? Rocky, was it? Yes.
I thought it was Bullwinkle.
Oh, no, that was the moose, I think.
I'm working on the moose. Don't worry. It's in the development process.
Was he a moose or was he an elk? I can never remember. But Benjamin, meet Bruce. He is one of the few pets that I have. I limit myself. I limit myself to one, while the rest of you have gotten a zoo.
You also have the buddy.
I mean, mine
right.
is more of a farm variety, so it's not really a zoo. It's more of a farm.
Lucian's gonna kind of look around and kind of like check under his seat and gonna find Lucky, the one-horned rabbit. It's like, right. Yeah, here's Lucky. I know he's kind of an odd-looking creature, but Bibbers gave him to me, and I would just feel bad in returning him.
Odd-looking creature, says the ASMR. Okay.
So he's just going to kind of hold him up and like, yeah, this here's Lucky, and Lucian's is gonna hand him to Webby. Be careful, his horn is quite sharp. You'll definitely get the point of his horn if you're not careful.
I'm gonna stab my leg with it.
Oh god!
Like, just turn him upside down and stab.
I need to know how sharp it is.
Oh my god. That's
You can't tell me that.
It's hilarious.
God. I mean, you check something real quick.
Oh God.
Don't you tempt me with these things.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, unfortunately, they do have a paralyzing poison that makes it so you can't move for the next 24 hours. So
There's got to be a save, though, right?
Wait, I don't see that
Yeah,
anywhere though.
no, there's no save because I just made it up.
I'm paralyzed now.
let's see. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Sweet.
Oh wow!
Lucian's just kind of look like, what? Why would you do that?
You said it was sharp, and I was curious.
He's just
And
gonna
then,
kind of look
I
at.
just start petting it.
He's gonna look at the poor rabbit.
It's probably scared. They're very timid.
He's just,
Poor
He's-
thing is so
Or maybe,
please be
or
careful
maybe
with them.
he thinks it's more powerful than her. So now he's like, I can take her if I.
Oh god.
Oh no! I got an idea. How about we ask the rabbit what it thinks?
Well, I mean, after I stab myself with it, I'd be petting it and talking to it and being like, "Who's the big strong rabbit?"
Hey, Lucky, Fluffy.
Oh yeah, that I don't.
Yes.
It is so scared right now. Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just gonna say, like, all this silliness is going on. Like you guys are driving. You have been driving for a couple days now. You're taking rest, and yes, I'm just gonna quickly say, during the middle of one of your nights, on the first night after resting for the evening, like
I think I would have the A, Callie, the Snowball children, all like snuggled up together in the tent with me,
Aw.
obviously.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I thought.
That's cute.
you can snuggle up with them if you want, Pipper.
I'm not snuggling up with this shot. You kidding me?
Is it 'cause
Yeah,
she'll
that's just
punch you?
weird.
Is it because she'll punch you?
Hey, this isn't one of the characters that. Oh, wait, is it? It is. That's right. It is one of the characters that punches randomly.
All right.
Being-
All right. Just gonna explain a few things. During the middle of the night, Cars, Lucine, when you had a chance, I'm assuming you were gonna take some time during the trip to investigate the items you guys found. Yes.
Yeah, and write in his journal so that way he can placate her.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys what you found. You found a broom of flying. The two scrolls are of Color Splash and Create or Destroy Water. I literally rolled for the spells and I got Create and Destroy Water.
Interesting.
Jesus.
That's cool.
Yep. The hammer is called the Nightmare Hammer of Greed. It has a special ability where it literally, if you hit someone 2 times with it, just like the Fang of Envy, it essentially will cause your target to be feared if they fail a DC.
If they can survive that long.
It depends on the user. Literally, the girl hit like the truck. I don't think you guys will be able to hit like the truck like she did.
And I'm assuming that El Mirage is still going.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
After
God.
getting
Oh my God.
Also, the Wizard Spellbook has up to about 3rd level spell slots each one. Up to 3rd level spells. Most of it is I did write them down, but apparently I lost it. But the basic spells were pretty much what do you call it? Divination type spells, such as what are divination spells? God damn it, I'm doing myself. There's no
Hit control-
fireball of it.
Hit Control F and type in spellbook. You find it that way.
Okay.
I guess depending on where you got it stored, if it's on here or on a file on your computer.
It wasn't a file, but I lost it if I've ever. Curse you if I've ever lost.
Yeah, you can just search on your computer for spellbook.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Second. I think I found it. Alright. Again, it was mostly divination spells such as second. Found it. Such as one of them one of them was Detect Magic, the other one was Identify. One of them first 2 spells were Identify and Detect Magic. The second spells were there's 3 of them. One was Mind Spike, another one was See Invisibility. The third one was Detect Dots. So someone was pretty much trying to make sure they can read people's minds. As for there's only 2 level 3 spells. One was one of Necrotic, which was Bestow Curse, as well as Catnap, which is a weird spell.
Oh, I love Catnap.
Those are all the spells you were able to find in the book. Mostly a combination of divination, for some reason 1 necrotic, and 1 enchantment, which was Catnap.
Nice.
Which is apparently like the stronger version, I think, of sleep. Which is weird,
Yeah.
but it's funny.
Yeah, it basically just gives allows people to have a 10-minute nap, and it's considered as a short rest.
Alright.
Nice.
Yep, those are the spells you find in the spell book. I believe that was everything you found there. I know I wrote it down, but yes, that is all the items you're able to find in Karst. Oh, one more thing. On the hammer, there is a unique rune on it, which is kind of like, it's weird. It looks like it's dwarvish, but it's altered, almost modified to look different. But with your identify, you're able to know that also the Shy First Hand is able to tell that the hammer is able to do psychic damage as well as the normal hammer damage it does.
Interesting. So, if everyone's awake, Lucian will inform everyone about this.
Okay.
I think the kids and me would be asleep. It's late.
Unless the kids end up sneaking out and going to the kobold or something.
going to the rave.
Going to the raid.
Stay with Webby. The party fire.
Get some of those glowing neon sticks and dance to the music.
That was last week. Or technically, the future. I don't know how to make this work.
Oh gosh. I guess.
All right. Yeah. He'll inform anyone who's awake.
Mhm.
You know. So, like, So who is awake besides Dusk?
Webby's awake.
Probably
Webby's
any of
awake?
these. Rex would be looking at the ore, like just, like looking at it with his hand, kind of like you know how like an artisan would inspect something with their eye, like eyeball something first, just to see if they can tell what it is per first glance. That's what Rex is doing right now. He's just like looking at the ore you guys found, trying to see if there's anything. Some points, as always, most of my blacksmiths are weird. So at some points, you swear you could see Rex sniffing the ore, and at one point he even licks it. He's just like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him one of the black metal swords that we picked up to have him examine it and see if he can figure it out.
But yeah, he's just inspecting it. He's like trying to use his keen senses to see if there's any kind of thing he can tell without at first. Without a forge, it's kind of gonna be a bit difficult, but he'll take it.
Okay.
Shelly will probably be on alert just in case of animal attacks.
Okay.
Sarka would just probably go to sleep with Deshai. Let's see what else.
Let's say Webby is trying to build the confidence of the tiny horned rabbit by play fighting with it and letting it stab her, just so that it knows that it has a horn. You know, like I'm building its confidence.
Oh, that's nice.
Aww.
Alright, so yeah.
And if you find her, she's just got like a bunch of bloody holes in her.
Oh god.
That's hilarious.
Turn
Oh.
different.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I know what I said, but
I know.
That's pretty funny.
Pippers, are you awake as well? Benjamin, are you awake as well, or you're asleep? Like the rest of the group, apparently.
I would probably be up with Scooby and Watson,
Mhm.
and also taking care of the egg.
Alrighty.
Which egg? The owlbear one?
Mm-hmm.
We have too many eggs at the moment.
You have two. That's not too many. Calm down.
Two. See,
You
too
stole my
many.
adopted children from me, Dustshy. Give me this.
I like mine scrambled.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
Benjamin, please save me. What are you doing? If you're asleep, that is.
I'm stealing
I
them
think
for.
Benjamin's gonna be up meditating.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess Lucian will kind of inform all of you that are up. It's like, well, it seems here that we found a broom that can fly. A few other interesting things. A couple scrolls with magical spells on them. Not sure how useful they will be, but I never know. As well as this book here that contains a bunch of spells in it. Primarily looks like divination type, I think. At least. And this big hammer. He's kind of look over at Dusk like, "Hey, Webby, if Dusk doesn't want this, would you like a giant, heavy hitting hammer?
Yeah, I would.
Apparently, can also hurt your opponent's mind when you hit them with it."
Well, I mean, if it's a big hammer, I'm all for it. I like swinging big weapons, so that's.
Can you even lift this thing?
And I'll pick it up.
She is worthy. She is the new Thor.
Lucian just kind of looks like.
That's a save. Oops.
Well,
She is the new Thor.
Wow. Well, you are definitely more than stronger than I thought. So I guess. You're just entirely made of muscle.
How big is the hammer?
How big is the hammer? It is pretty much the size of a warhammer.
As
So
big.
she would be able to use it. She would be able to use it, though.
Oh, I'm just trying to know that if I take it, whether I need to roll at disadvantage with it or not.
No. It's essentially uses the stats of a warhammer. I will set up your sheet if Dustshy doesn't want the hammer. I'll set it up for you because it does do psychic damage and it has special effects.
Wow, Lucy.
Sweet,
it's not
warhammers
heavy.
aren't heavy.
Yeah.
No. Unless you want it to be heavy, there are certain places that can modify it to do stronger damage, but we'll talk about that at a later time.
But yeah. Well, heavy means I have to roll at disadvantage, that's a trade-off.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I will because that's why I have my great axe. But
Can I make an argument for the broom?
Sure.
You know?
there's a lot of no's that got silenced quickly.
I was just gonna say, who's arguing for the broom? I didn't hear anyone say yes.
No. I'm just saying, I just want to make my.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is the one thing that I feel like such a jerk, always asking for stuff.
You jerk.
The one argument I would say with the broom of flying with Pippers is because he is not only really light, he also has like really good perception and insight, so it'd be like a good scouting idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's what you want the broom.
Well, I have no objections to you taking the broom, but it is twice your size, so carrying it could be quite odd for you.
Crazy talk, it's a magic item, it'll shrink.
It'll shrink.
Hey, I was cleaning the floor with it earlier.
Yes, and it looked kind of weird. You had your grip like halfway up the broom, and you were sweeping kind of,
Well, what do you think I'm going to use a broom for? They don't make brooms for small people. They
Well,
just make
yes.
brooms.
Well,
They make dustpans, but that's about it.
The dustpan of flying.
well, I was thinking that maybe I could take it, and you and I could team up and fly together.
Okay.
On the flying, and you could focus on seeing things with your sharp eye.
Nah, I take all the magic items anyway, so yeah, you can take.
That I keep taking them is because everyone keeps giving them to me, and I don't know why.
It's because you're adorable and we like you to stay alive. You're our precious gold.
Yes.
Plus, to be fair, most of those magic items are more useful with you than any of us.
Yeah, I guess the socks is starting.
I mean, I can fly, so,
I'm sorry,
I don't
keep
need to...
giving you items that the road can use.
No, it's okay. I just get a laugh. I just gotta laugh how like everyone used to always just keep buying the items all the time. Like I had so much gold. Like nope, don't worry. Slam down goes their gold.
It's just, oh,
Okay.
we just care about you, Pippers. Accept our love.
It's okay. It's good.
Well, other than, well, I'd be happy to take it. I mean, I do have a few long-range abilities myself, so I could fly up above and rain hells from above.
Hells.
Or would it be heaven's fury? Well,
I just called dibs on the first wyvern or hippogriff.
What?
Darn it! Stop telling the new people what I'm gonna give you in the future. you
No, sorry. I'm joking because in my Tuesday game, like there's just this big obsession on my last game where they literally went to a night where they were Knight's Hold where they were training hippogriffs, and like one character just ran right into the Lord's face and was, "Tell me a hippogriff right now!"
Oh my days.
Well, then, well, Pippers, if you not, instead of this broom, how about you take this book here?
Okay.
Try reading it, studying it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can make a little bit more sense of the things than I can. I'm not quite that book smart, as it were.
Mr. DM, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Would
Mr.
I
Pepper.
actually be able to use this thing?
I
Probably not.
probably not. No.
Well, he doesn't have a focus, or, well, I guess he could use components, but yeah, no.
He'd be
No,
able
I
to-
don't have any focus.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Unless we make him a wizard. Peppers be a
Yeah.
wizard. Be the wizard.
Plus
I'm
thematic,
kidding.
like thematically, he would have to technically fit into a way that he could use it. Because it's basically it's like each wizard's book, they have like their own like little fingerprint way of doing spells, which is different for each person.
So yeah, you won't be able to use it. It'll look cool with you, but sadly you won't be able to use it, my dude.
Okay. It's
You do have wizard friends at home that maybe you can give it to one of them. I don't
yeah,
know.
we have the wizard that I wanted to bring with us that we.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Sorry, Benjamin, I do not see anything here that, well, that you could use. I mean, but I'm not even sure. What do you like to fight with, anyway?
He'll wave his stick around.
Uh-huh. Sticks. Alright. Well, oh! I do know what I could give you. I didn't realize I had this with me at the time, but he's gonna kind of fish through his bag. I forgot I had 2 water skins filled with wine! Actual wine this time. He's gonna kind of just toss you one. Hope this makes up for the poor imitation from earlier.
Thank you very much. That I could really use that.
Who's typing as me?
Me, my dude.
Oh god.
I saw my chance, okay? He started it. Please continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Alrighty. After that, you are all able to get a long rest, during the night. Alright, yes, during the first night of resting, no need for... There are guards here and there, so it's pretty safe and sound. By the next morning, Dushai, you notice something.
Oh no, the children! They went to rave.
Yes, the children have left to go rave. I'm sorry,
With
mother, but
Webby.
Yes, with Webby. But no, jokes aside, you do notice this: the eggshells near you, as well as what appears to be Snowflake holding a baby drake, like a
That
puppy.
Pipper's fed already.
No,
I fed already.
actually, Pipper, she fed it.
Oh no.
She honestly says in broken common, doggy.
Doggy food.
Oh no.
Yes,
Oh.
it imprinted onto Snowflake. It is now
Oh
her,
no.
It is now her companion.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna look at the eggshells first before I notice it. I'm like, oh no, I crushed my. Oh, thank God. They're okay.
She's
Wait,
like, big doggy.
did you feed it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this probably works out better. She like thinks about it. She's like, I guess this works out for the good. She's protected now.
I imagine that they do kind of act like dogs, so its tail is wagging and it wants you to
Yeah.
pet it. It actually wants
Yeah,
you
they
to
act
pet
like
it.
dogs.
Alrighty, does shy. It does look like it wants you to give it attention.
All right, I'll pet them and be like, this is interesting.
It actually licks your hand when you pet it, cause like yeah, like Kyle said, it does act like a dog. So imagine the puppy for now, but instead of taking months to a year to grow up, this thing's literally gonna take like 3 weeks to become a big boy.
I could be like, you're gonna have to take care of it and feed it.
Mr.
Love
DM,
it, impressive.
Mr. DM, I have a dumb idea. I have a
Yes,
dumb idea.
yes, Pepper.
We were talking about the quirk table for a different creature today.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
What if we gave that quirk? What if we give a quirk to the dog?
Yes, let's see what quirk this doggo gets. Also, I'm just gonna say because it does act like a dog. So long as you guys are friendly towards it and possibly feed it from time to time, it will slowly start to not necessarily imprint on you, but start to like you more. So it will guard you and consider you as friends, as part of the pack. Does that make sense?
Okay. I accidentally rolled for on GM layer. What did it roll?
It rolled a 5.
Oh my god!
No, what is it?
Has terrific and eye-watering flatulence.
No!
What?
No! It's a stinky boy. It's a stinky boy.
Oh my god!
Why? This is cute and stuff, and now it's all fart.
No, I don't want this. I don't want it. No. Roll it again, Kyle. Roll it again.
Okay, what did it roll this time?
Let's
6.
see.
Brings offerings of meat to its bonded creature, so it will kill things and give it to Snowflake.
Oh God. That's
All right, that sounds more appropriate. That sounds
A
more
little
right.
better.
It's a little better. It's kind of like a cat when it gives you gifts.
It
Yeah.
just brings a whole deer to her. And she screams in panic.
But yes, it is bonded to her. But as I said, it will see you as part of the pack so long as you treat it right and give it food from time to time.
Okay.
So, if you do want to learn to ride it, you can, because it is going to consider you guys part of the pact. If it does act like a dog.
Technically, only Webby and Pippers would be able to ride it.
Yes, but still, we'll see you guys as pack friends. So let me have this guy.
Well, there's also the kobold kids now. That's very funny.
But yes, you all wake up to see this. This kobold child holding a Drake baby doggo puppy thingy. While it's wagging its tail and has its tongue out and like how dogs do. As it's panting happily. I imagine it does kind of try to bark every so often. As weird as that sounds, but Let me have
But-
this.
I found a picture of a white guard drake, and it's nothing pretty looking.
I don't care what D&D, what Wizard
Mhm.
states is appropriate. They're stupid. It's adorable in my head. Let me have this.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
have this.
Oh, we have it.
I know.
Small.
I know that the Drakes are supposed to be kind of like a smaller version of dragons and whatnot, but the art's just really cool, but sometimes
Oh.
stupid. Let me have this.
Oh no, this is Pathfinder. If you remember at the Al Mirage, the Pathfinder always makes them look more terrifying than they actually.
Oh yeah, Pathfinder's just straight up. They're like, hey, so you see this cute thing? Let's just make it evil. Let's just do that.
As much as I actually kind of like Paizo, but yeah, I would imagine like Wizards of the Coast sees a hedgehog and sees Sonic, and Paizo sees Shadow.
Yeah.
And not just regular Shadow, I'm talking the 2005 game with the guns.
Oh my God.
Shadow the Hedgehog one. Oh god. Okay. Yes. I'm just gonna say. Okay. Yes. Along your journey, Sarka will still roll. I need and whoever's on the lookout to give me a perception check, and whoever wants to feed the doggo, which I will name later, or ask the group what they think it should be named.
I'll feed him once.
Alrighty. He'll lick your hand, and even will sometimes walk up to you, wanting you to pet it like dogs would want attention.
I will do that.
It kind of acts like Rocky whenever you give him attention, and when Rocky sees this, he's kind of like,
Where's my food?
betrayed. How dare you give more attention to somebody else? Kind of like that.
May I ask a question? Did the other egg hatch? Or is it still not hatched yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I still feel so dumb that I thought it was gonna take weeks, not literally hours. Jesus Christ, me.
Sorry, dude.
No, it's okay. That's my fault. I should have read up on that more.
Well, I guess the Snowball's one-shot adventure during the Halloween festival kind of thing went crazier than we thought.
They didn't have an adventure. They will have one now. Oh my gosh. But yes, anyway. Okay, so it's been a couple days. I'm gonna say it's been like almost about a week since you have all been journeying together so far. Going back, because it will take you 2 weeks. Give or
So it's
take.
fully grown by now.
No, I'm gonna say 2 more weeks before it's fully grown. It is getting bigger. And again, whoever feeds it, it will lick your hand and think of you as nice and want more attention.
Yeah, I would have fed it at one point too.
Yeah.
But it does play, but you mostly see a lot of the time it does actually play with the animals as well as Rex and the other NPCs because they think it's adorable too. So it's pretty much like kind of bonding with them as well. You do sometimes see Snowflake riding on it because it's getting bigger and she's being able to ride it. Alright, after about a week of traveling, you have now passed Harvest Field. You have gotten close to it. Just outside of the city, about a day or two outside of the city, you all, those of you that rolled perception at least, see this strange figure lurking in the distance.
Oh no.
With all your perceptions, it kind of looks like an animal, but it's hard to make out its features. It looks like one, but at the same time, it looks like there might be more than one. Lucian, with your better vision, you see what appears to be a wolf, but yet it has a tail of a scorpion. And it appears to be chasing something.
Out of character. I'm like, what the fuck?
It
In
is-
character.
It is actually from the monster manual.
Yeah.
I really wanted to use one day,
Yeah.
and I rolled
Lu-
for the thing.
Lucian's just gonna be like, I do not know if you all see that, but I think that K9 has a scorpion tail.
You know what that means? Time to get another pet!
And then jump down and run.
Peppers? No, Peppers.
Too late.
I forgot to mention, Lucian. It looks like it's chasing somebody.
Oh shit. All right. How far away is it?
How far away? It's about 30 to 50 feet away, possibly 60 at best.
Oh, that's
Alright,
that's actually pretty close.
Fine, then
I run back and grab
160.
Scooby. I run back, get Scooby, and I get going.
It's 160 there. Means...
All right, Lucian is going to is. I'd have to dash for that shit. Okay.
I need some
Can we
sort
Can we see what it's chasing? Can we get an idea of what it's I mean, I rolled an 8 on perception, so I don't see shit, but...
Well, Lucian will tell you that, yeah, what, can Lucian see what is being chased?
It appears to be chasing a bird, a raven of some kind, but it's standing on 2 legs.
It's chasing Birdman, person. I don't know. And Lucian's just
I
gonna.
think Lucian would have seen a Kenku before. I think. Is that fair to say? He's been to many cities.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's chasing a Kenku right now.
Is it a little girl or is it an adult?
It's hard to tell from the distance, but you are able to see that they are kind of flapping their feathers like their hands. Their wings like it's trying to fly, but at the same time, it's kind of like the chicken when it runs away, but in a more panicked motion.
Oh no.
That's what's going on right now.
All right, Lucian's grabbing out his flying broom, and it's like hopping on and flying in that direction.
Okay.
What? Is there an icon? Like, I'm running towards it, so would I have been able to see it by now?
What, the creature? Yes. Just give me a
Yes.
second. I'm trying to look up a proper picture because I had one. It's not in that. It's not in Mordekainen's. It's in the monster manual.
Webby's gonna dash towards the fleeing creature.
If Webby wanted to, Lucian would offer to like carry her on the broom to get her closer faster. So
Nope. She
Okay.
would have taken off running as soon as she saw and then not listened to anything.
all right. What about
Yeah.
What about Benjamin? Would Benjamin want to ride? Oh no, you're pretty fast as a monk.
Yeah. True.
I guess
you guys know.
I guess if you
Okay.
want to save your movement.
I was going to say I don't know if I ever said, but Scooby is my mastiff mount.
Mm-hmm.
So
big dog.
yeah, big boy.
You big
Fair
You guys are all gonna get there, and it's gonna take me like 4 turns with my tiny legs.
Also, I have that Watson I mentioned. He's my fairy dragon that lives in my hat.
I swear to God, I give these people too many pets, and I regret it, but at the same time, I love it. But it's just I can't help it. I love giving pets, and I'm so proud of these guys. I don't know.
I limit what I get. The only reason I wouldn't have had the rabbit if it wasn't for Peppers, but Lucian's just too nice of a guy to reject it.
To be fair, also the fairy dragon actually killed a guy recently.
Oh God,
And
yeah.
And he is actually a pretty good scout, and I kind of wanted him out.
And I got a pseudo dragon because of my class. So
Alrighty, give me a second. I will put you guys on the battle map. But yes,
And the owlbears because I have a monster training background.
Pippers, this is what you see.
Jesus!
oh fuck!
I did
Oh,
say I did say it was a wolf-like creature, but I forgot to mention it has spikes protruding from its entire body.
That is
Oh, screw that.
horrifying.
Also, it appears to be rotting.
Okay, then
Nom 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 nom.
I'll just revive it later and make it my friend after I kill it. Anyway,
Hey, look, it's Zachary.
What?
You don't see him right here in this area,
No.
bottom right
No.
corner.
No.
Really?
Nope.
I see him.
Wow, I don't see.
I think you're going insane, Cars.
No, it's true.
Hey.
All right.
Insane.
All right. So the only people that probably be on
Okay.
the board at the moment would be possibly possibly Lucine and Pippers because of their speed. Webby, it will take you like about a turn or two going at full speed to get here. Dustshy, what are you doing?
I think I would have, if everyone else was going out, kind of thing. I think I would have stayed closer with the kids,
Okay,
kind of deal, because we do have kids now in Poison Fang. So
that's fair. I guess Rex would have run with you guys, but since he's a really fast boy, he'd be like right here, and he's still hurt. God damn it, me.
I think I'm also telling the one boy kobold kind of thing to watch, kind of thing, so he can learn some things from this fight. Like, since
Okay.
he obviously wants to go in battle, I think the safest way is just to tell him to watch others, kind of thing, and learn from them.
Okay. Question for Cody. What are you doing? Are you going to join in as well, or stay with the cart for now?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run off after the others.
Okay. Since you are a monk, and you can pretty much just are a very speedy boy, you'll honestly get there in like one round, cause you'll probably just pass Webby like no problem.
I can go 70 with a dash, thank you.
Wow.
That's so
You got 35 movement speed?
Yeah, because it's 25 for the halfling, and
Oh.
plus 10 because of the
Barbarian.
barbarian.
Oh, barbarian, right.
Fast movement, yeah, I get plus 10.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Got 35 normal then.
It was the only power gaming on my halfling I did. Because 25 sucks.
So, speaking of 25, did 25 hit?
Yes, give me a quick second, Peppers. 25. It will hit.
Was it sneak attack because he wasn't paying attention to me?
Yes, it was sneak attack because he was chasing a poor Kanku right now.
That would be 19 then.
Alrighty. Yeah, I need to find a token for the Kankus. Why am I never prepared?
Birdman.
I wish I can just drop stuff for you to help you out.
19. Nice. Alrighty.
Can
Nope, I can't.
you can into disc?
Yeah, I just have the actual stuff on the compendium because I am bad with money.
He is. He bought the tome of the Mad Mage, whatever.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Yep.
Oh, I forgot.
Yep.
Alright.
Pretty much, I just have 7 5th edition books I don't have yet.
Oh my god. I think you need an intervention. You have a problem.
I will not have a problem once I get those other 7. Okay.
You made some fair point, but Jesus Christ.
I sent you a Kenku token, by the way.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Alright, I think it's all I needed. Doesn't need stats or anything, and done. Alright, it's about right here. That's not accurate. It does not have the hood. It just looks like a weird, adorable bird thingy. Alright. First in the initiative order, Lucien Lamore, or however you say your name.
Amore.
Cheesy man. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Isn't Webby and Cody there or not?
I'm not there yet.
Not.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
After the monster grows, they will be on the field.
Okay.
Because
Mhm.
yeah, with my broom I can go 50, dashing for 100.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see here.
Alright, Webby, I'm going to just place you down real quick, just so it'll be easier. Nope.
Yeah, Lucian's going to fly 50 feet
Mhm.
this direction. I think right about. Be right about.
Okay.
And just kind of take into the air, so he kind of gets some air superiority here. Is then going to then fire Let me. Yeah, he's gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this thing, trying to get its attention away from the Kenku being chased.
Okay. Go for it, Peppers. Not sorry, Peppers. Go for it, Lucian.
What?
I'm on my broom and I'm casting bond spells.
There we go.
Leave me alone.
So 23 and 19.
Both will hit. Roll me the dice.
Nice.
Oh God.
Oh wait. Oh, I almost got to turn off my damage modifiers. Oof. Better. God, I rolled natural 1 in that first one. Jeez.
What's wrong, Cody? Is that you? Alright, that's it for you, Lucian?
Yeah. Oh. Should Cody and Chris roll initiative?
Yep. They can roll initiative now.
I had forgot how Roll20 worked, and I rolled a 7, but I can roll it again if
Oh.
you don't mind,
yeah, click
because I
your-
forgot
Click
you have
on
to click
your-
the token. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. You know?
It's okay. It's okay. Let me put down Benjamin's token as
It's
well.
easy to forget.
Here you go, Benjamin. Oops, sorry.
And then I couldn't hear over the music because I'm on Discord on my phone. And
Oh, I'm sorry. And I have nothing.
I turned it down. It's fine. I got it.
Okay.
It was very epic for a minute.
Super epic.
But yes, there you go. Benjamin as well. Feel free to click your character token if you want. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Lucian?
Yes, that'll be the.
Ah.
And I guess the only thing is that he'll just kind of call out to the thing, and just kind of like be like, "Hey, yeah, ugly piece of vile flesh up here," trying to get its attention.
Okay.
Ooh, damn, Webby.
Yeah, but sadly Webby only.
No, keep the 7. Keep the
Yeah.
7 because I was just testing how to do the.
Alright, Benjamin, roll your initiative as well, but remember, click on your token. Just to make sure. That's the initiative.
Don't be
order,
like
it's
Webby.
Peppers. It's okay, it happens. I sadly make that mistake as well.
Damn,
Dang,
Benjamin.
Benjamin! Damn! the only
Wow,
person-
back to back.
Right? Damn, guys!
Welcome to the game. But mine doesn't count because I'd already rolled one. So
Yeah, still.
All right. I guarantee you, it's probably not sneak attack anymore, unless it's time for the usual, Mr. DM,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Insightful Fighting.
Okay.
Is it within range?
Think so.
It's a pretty big creature.
The game, there's no range to it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, give me a second.
I wasn't sure if like.
Sorry, I
It's okay.
didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to deceive you, just produce flame.
It rolled a 0. Natural 1, but it has a -1 to its charisma, so it literally got a 0.
It does not seem like a very charismatic thing. Okay,
No,
so
it does not. No, it does not.
Good. Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's
all
beautiful.
right. Does a 14 hit?
In fact, it does. Yes, it actually.
Oh, thank God.
That
I
just
would've-
meets its AC.
I would have been so disappointed. Let's see. So that is 17 damage,
Nice. Hopefully.
and
don't-
being a rogue, that's all I can do.
Alrighty, Rex. You have a speed of 40, my good man. Rex is going to
Oh.
use his
Precious.
action to dash to try to get closer to Kenku to help it out. That's
Rex should stay back. We got this.
it. Alrighty, that's an initiative. Webby, it's your turn.
okay, I'm gonna move 35 feet.
Nope. I don't know if I should do this.
Right here.
Probably gonna get so mad at me.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna
Oh.
hawk a javelin.
Go for it.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty, let's see.
I'd say that
Yep,
probably
yep.
hits.
You're mad at me. You're mad at me. I'll let you go.
Your cat.
Is it the cat?
The one that
Oops.
hates me.
Oh,
Sorry,
my.
I hit that twice.
It's okay. It will, even with disadvantage, it will hit it, actually.
No, that's advantage, or it's not advantage. It's normal.
No,
I have the
said
thing set to-
disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah, because
Because
it's
distance.
distance.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. But yeah.
Where is my super suit?
Where's my suit?
6 plus 3, so it's 9.
Alright.
Like it won't roll the damage for some reason because I've
Huh.
rolled 20 sucks.
Well, at least they brought back the scroll bars.
Yeah, so it's 1d6 plus 3, so it's a 6, so it's 9 damage.
Alright, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oops, sorry.
And that's it.
Alrighty.
Oh, bonus action rage.
Alrighty, good.
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
Okay.
Super hard.
This thing is not happy that its meal is getting away, but it's not happy that you guys hit it. In fact, it's
Because
gonna...
I should have raged first, but I didn't.
It's okay. It's gonna make 2 attacks against Rex. 1 to bite, and 1 with its tail. A 12 will miss. Holy crap,
Ooh.
thank God it missed.
Oof.
A 19 will hit though, sadly, for 10 piercing damage. Okay, I must see it on DC. Okay, so he needs to make a Constitution save. He's
What
fine.
is this thing?
I'm not telling you. You're mean. You're mean. Alright, that's it for its turn. Alright, Benjamin!
All right.
Mhm.
He's gonna pop a key point for Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
Dash is a bonus action. He's gonna get just right up in this thing's grill and go, hey, look at me, not him. Smack it on the snoot.
Do it up, my dude. Do it up. Boop the snoot. Aw.
Oh. Not good.
Sadly.
That's all I can do.
Aw, it's okay. Sadly,
Aw, man.
8 will miss. Alright, Lucian, it's your turn.
All right. Lucian is going to fly over this way.
Mhm.
He's then going to
Wait, real quick. Benjamin, don't you have 2 attacks?
I can do another one as a bonus action, but I already used my dash for bonus, so...
No, I mean extra attack. You're at level 5, aren't you? You're at level 6 months, I mean.
Oh, yeah, I do have an extra attack at this level.
It's okay, it's okay. I was just like, wait, don't months get 2 attacks like the extra attack at level 5? I've seen Mogash do that.
Oh!
Oh, dang!
That's better.
That is a lot better, dang.
Nice.
Roll, yeah, that will definitely hit. Roll me that damage, my man. Dang, nice. For 12 damage, nice.
Good hit. Good hit.
Yeah.
Max damage, actually. Well, max on the first hit. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, Lucian's gonna kind of fly over here, and it's gonna like grab his pseudo dragon, kind of set him on the broom. It's like, hold this, and his then gonna put on his mask and leap off the broom from 30 feet up.
He's doing the superhero
Yeah.
landing.
And as he's falling down, he's going to quickly cast Hexblade's Curse on this thing, and is then going to pull out his rapier and try to plunge it right into this thing.
Okay. Go for it, man.
As- I know I'm going to take fall damage for this, but just trying to impact into this thing as much as he can.
You're in the future. If you become an old man, your knees are not gonna enjoy you, or not gonna like these stunts. You're
Yeah.
pulling off.
Probably not.
It's gonna be terrible. Alrighty,
Oh,
that will
Nice.
definitely hit. Yes.
that's a crit.
Ooh, damn.
Cause he's cursed.
Right. That is a thing. Damn.
So that means I get to roll another D8 on top of this damage,
Nice.
which is a good thing because I rolled shit on that damage.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, damn.
Aw. Total damage.
3.
I
Yeah.
believe so. Nice.
Let's see. One sec.
Mhm.
I'm double checking something real quick.
I heard a cat meow.
I can also. I'm also going to expend one of my bardic inspiration
Mhm.
and do a defense thing.
Okay.
So that's another D6. There we go. Okay. So my AC is increased by 5 till my next turn.
Okay. So how much do you have in total now?
So a total of 17 damage.
Okay.
And how much fall damage do I take?
How far did you jump down again?
I was about
200 feet.
I was trying to fly 30 feet above it.
Okay. Does anyone know the fall damage roll? That's the first time I've ever
It
used it.
is
D6 per 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. For a maximum of 20.
So
Though some DMs can go above that if they wish.
okay, so
Oh, I-
3d6 possibly. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping some of this is transferred to him too.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh boy!
Oh man!
Lucy,
Worth it.
yeah, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage for that stunt you pulled. Jesus.
So I'm gonna lean into the snowballs and be like, "That's something you don't want to do."
Did this creature take any of the impacts either from me landing on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll take half that just to be fair.
Okay. Yay!
Look on the dice, at least you didn't land on the spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have hurt more. I would have probably added like a D6 to that if you did. Okay. Oh boy, Lucian, why do you do these things to yourself?
Cause reasons.
Just reasons?
He's
So shit, take an extra 8 damage.
he's kind of having some flashbacks right now.
Okay,
I just
that's it.
realized.
It's end of your turn.
Yep, that's
Alright, Pippers, what were we gonna say?
Oh, I just realized I'm still on Scooby, so I technically have 40 feet of movement.
Mhm.
But that doesn't matter.
Okay.
I am going to go around this way and short bow him in the face again.
Alrighty, go for it.
17.
That will definitely hit. I can't believe
Uh,
you see it.
Only 6 on that sneak damage, unfortunately, so 12 damage total.
Nice. It's wearing down. It looks really bloody right now.
Is there a way I can do a quick
Mhm.
investigation or insight or something to see if I know what the hell this thing is? Or would that be an action?
No. Given your history with your monsters and things like that, I'll consider it as a free action. I guess give me a. What would it be? Give me a nature check.
17.
Okay. You for sure know this is not a beast, a monstrosity, or anything. This is something you've never actually seen or heard of, because normally monstrosities this thing does resemble a monstrosity, yes. But its glowing eyes as well as the inside of its mouth are glowing. Okay, how do I explain?
I pop in one of those mushrooms again. Now we are brothers.
Okay, I'm just gonna say with your nature check, you know for sure this isn't actually anything normal. It's neither beast or monstrosity. I'll just say that.
Okay.
That's fair to say. Oh my god.
Little sad, But okay, I
I'm
get
sorry, it
you.
really isn't a beast or a monstrosity, my man.
So I wouldn't know what it is. I understand.
Alright, Rex, number 2 attacks from Rex. First one. Probably will kill this boy. Oh yeah, that definitely kill it. Jesus. Okay. I feel bad now. And with that, you've solved my puzzle, my dudes.
No, I didn't. Just added more puzzle. Now I can't get it to be our friend.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Alright, that's when Dusk will head over to, since it's undead, I'm gonna radiate it or pray it away.
Dustshy, since you are wearing the mask, it doesn't actually show anything undeath on it. Give me a
No.
religion check, actually.
Is the burb still running away?
Yes, it actually. Do you see this bush here? It actually ran into that, and it literally jumped headfirst in. So you see its like little feet and its tail feathers up in the air while it's trying to hide. That is
Okay.
pretty much what it's doing right now.
I'm gonna go try to calm it down.
Okay. Just give me a straight charisma check for that one, or
Sweet.
persuasion. But yes, Dustshy, sadly with your religion, you're not sure what this is, but you know for sure it's not. It's neither undead or an animal of some kind.
Well,
Well, it has a soul, so I'm gonna release its soul.
Okay. Wow, damn, Wabby, that's like your second nat 20 today.
I know. I calmed the bird down.
I just want to
Like, stop it. Get some help.
Okay, I just want to say, damn, Webby and Benjamin, you guys have gotten nat 20s today. Are you guys magic? Okay.
It's my weighted roll 20 dice.
Okay. Okay, Dustshy, as soon as you try praying its soul away, it slowly begins to disintegrate. And all that's left is a really foul smelling smell of brimstone.
Yeah.
So imagine
At
rotten
least its
eggs,
soul is peered.
kind of.
Peered? Peered? Ah.
Probably. And Lucian's heard like an idiot. The Kenku, after hearing your voice, calm it down, Webby. It like pops its head out and just like looks at you and then looks to where the monster is disintegrating and it just like gives you a big hug as like a thank you.
Sweet. And then I try to whisper to it to run away before the kobold tries to tame it. In my short time with this group, that's what I've realized is a thing.
Yep. Use it.
Jesus.
Run before it's too late.
Benjamin, Pippers, what are you guys doing? Just want to make sure. Oh my god.
I'm sad that we couldn't keep it as a pet.
Kyle was a fiend. You really want a fiend as a pet?
I knew it.
Yes, it's literally a fiend. Look in the bolos.
Said it was the monster manual. So you lied to me.
I'm an idiot. I
It's a
thought it was
trap.
Monster Manual. It actually turns out it's bolos.
It's a trap.
It is a trap. Anyway.
It's a trap.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I would want a demon as my best friend. My shadow demon and me.
It's okay.
I'll give
It's
you
at a better place now.
I'll
I'm
give
down
you-
gonna smash it with my hammer.
I'll honestly give you a Shadow Mastiff, and I'll name him
No.
Scruffs.
No, I'm giving you shit. I'm giving you. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jesus, and we killed it that fast? Holy.
You actually, believe it or not, that was considered a medium to hard encounter.
Oh, I'm back, guys. Sorry.
And it's all because Lucian jumped on it. Is why we defeated it.
Yeah, sorry about that. My furnace wasn't lighting. Oops.
Okay, it's okay. But Cody, are you doing anything specific or no?
I guess I'll join everyone in examining this thing.
Okay.
Be like, what the hell was that?
I'm gonna take my javelin that was now probably just laying on the ground, and lick the ashes to see what they taste like.
It tastes like soot. It tastes like
Oh,
soot.
okay. Well, I can't tell anything from that, guys. Sorry.
The only thing that you can tell that's really interesting is the fact that it smells of rotting eggs. That is pretty much the distinct feature of this creature when it disintegrated, is the fact that it left with the smell of rotting eggs and brimstone.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sulfur.
Pretty much, yep.
Ugh. Did I take more damage, or?
No, Karst.
Yes, he died.
Yes, he died. Okay. No,
Does-
no, Lucy, you're fine.
Does Rex maybe know what it is, considering Noel? I don't know. Noel said
Yes,
this.
yes, Rex knows what he is, what it is.
Man, I can't believe I missed seeing Benjamin and Webby in action. Shoot. I saw her see them more in action. Oh, man, Dust got some damage on her. Man.
Actually,
No, that was from previous. I forgot to reset it since it's a new day.
Oh.
So what happened is Rex killed it. Benjamin did hit it and the snoot, which is kind of cool. Webby calmed the Kanku down and told it to run away because she doesn't want it to be tamed by you guys.
Oh, jeez. Wow, yeah, down to 20.
I'm coming back! Coming to find you!
It's running away.
Too late, I'm chasing after it!
It's even worse.
I think I'm
Oh my
faster
God.
because I'm on Scooby. I'm technically faster.
Yes, you are.
So,
But they can fly.
No, they can't.
Oh shit, that's right.
Dusk, since you're going to be using the hammer, would Dusk be willing to offer up the serrated bladed sword to Webby?
Yeah, I'll totally do that because originally I was just gonna give it to Rex, but you know, if she wants it, she can have it. Let me give you the description of it.
It's a gnarly looking blade.
The nuts.
Yeah, the knot tooth.
Pile all the weapons on there.
Yeah. Ah, Jesus.
Okay.
I got it, bro.
While this is going on, Rex will explain what he remembers of these creatures. He will say something like, "This is a lapdog, or as you would put it, a creature or pet of the Knoll god." I can't actually pronounce his name because I didn't properly prepare myself for this.
No, cool.
Yod.
We were supposed to die to it.
Yogua. I don't know.
Inaku.
Yod. I don't know how Kyle's saying it. His is like
Talima. Kalima.
Inaku.
Inaku. Is that how you say it?
Think so.
I don't know. Anyway, it's just like they are pets of the Knoll god. They are used to hunt down those for fun. War chiefs like to have them as pets or mounts. They'll kill anyone they see for fun or whatever they want to do with it. Why it's here, I don't know, and I do not like it. Either way, it's dead now, so maybe we should leave.
Yeah, that sounds
Already
like a
gone.
good idea.
I'm already gone. I'm chasing that one, dude.
I'm going back to the cart. Wagon, whatever.
Are you really chasing the KQ?
Yes! I did not lie about that. I'm chasing that guy down.
Leave
I
Owl
wanna know
alone! Leave Owl alone!
No, I want to see what his business witnesses. What was he out doing in the woods being chased by demon scorpion dog?
Okay, fine. Give me an investigation, you monster.
I'm just gonna say hello and invite him to join the party. Not
Oh my
20.
god! So wait, what wins? The charisma or the investigation?
Okay, well here's the thing: the investigation, the charisma was Webby telling the poor Kenku to run. It was being chased by Pippers and Scooby, but because of the investigation, Pippers was able to find them. I let you get away with so much, Kyle. I hate you right now. You find the Kenku, who's kind of dressed up in a really interesting-ish outfit. By interesting-ish, I mean kind of like not in rags, but almost looking like an alchemist would wear, such as an apron and a bag to the side, and they have a bag which appears to be items popping out of it, such as flowers and stuff. When you find them, they try to speak, but no words come out. As soon as that happens, they start making different, they try making different symbols with their hands.
Am I able to decipher what they're trying to tell me?
You've never seen sign language before, so not necessarily.
I just like do different hand motions with my hands too, but I'm not really like doing anything specific. I'm just like imitating.
It's the thing. The poor Kenku looks confused, like, what? It's just like, and it just like holds up one feather, and just like writes. That's like holds on one feather, and begins to write something down. It's written in poor Lucy. It's written in common, and it says, "Why are you chasing me?"
I know you were running. You were running. I wanted to see if you're okay.
They begin to write down more things, which basically says, "Yes, I was running because the lady told me to run from you."
Yeah, well, how well did that work?
They just facepalm. They just honest to God facepalm.
I'm a terrible person.
Yes, you are, Kyle. Yes, you are. No, he's not. Kyle's a great person.
Lies.
Another page says, "What do you want from me? I don't have anything worth taking."
I don't want anything. I just was wondering why you're being chased by the dog scorpion thing.
Which they reply, "I don't know. I was out looking for plants for my brother and sister, and next thing I know, I got separated and then being chased by that thing."
Well, how do you know it? You go running off in the distance and without people trying to help you. And what if there's more of them out there?
I hate you, Peppers. I really do.
Hey, it's a good argument.
It's a good argument, yes. I don't know. The freaking poor creatures looks like, I don't know.
Why don't you just come to town with us? We're not gonna make you our slave or anything.
Why
would you say it like that?
I don't know, because he was running scared from me for some reason. And look, it's an adorable doggy.
And Scooby goes over and starts licking his face. And not like just licking his face, he just like jumps on him and just starts wailing on him with a flurry of adorable licks.
It's a trap. He obviously uses the dogs to capture people to turn into slaves later.
Technically, if I wanted to do anything bad, I probably would have had Watson do color spray, Euphoria breath, or minor illusion or something.
Jesus. Okay. I was just trying to sign okay, but because they're being ambushed with lids, they can't. They're like, fine, and they're like waving their hands, which you assume is saying fine, so they'll follow you.
Okay.
They're like, "You have a name in the paper."
as Master Detective. It's been so long since I've said that. What's your name?
They'll reply with trying to make owl type sounds, like the hoot of an owl. Yes.
Okay. Hootie. Okay.
They shake their head no.
And I think long and hot. Let me roll something.
Oh no.
Okay, fine.
What?
I was hoping it's gonna be low, and I was gonna say Hedwig, but owl.
And they nod their head yes.
Okay.
Okay. And they'll just follow you. It was too late, Webby. It was too late. They captured another slave.
So I didn't even realize that thing could talk. So I literally like ran up to the bush, probably still raging, and was just like, "Run!"
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to undo what you did. I'm really sorry.
My nat 20 charisma was more just like an intimidation, but so nice. A really nice intimidation.
I'm really sorry for a.
Oh, that's fine. No, if I made you chase it, that's fun.
I just want to say I hope our new players are having fun. This is usually the silliness and madness that is our game. I try. I really try.
Hey, we do appreciate you, Fable.
I know. I just want to make sure the new players are having fun. That's my
I stabbed myself with a rabbit. I think I'm fine.
That rabbit's probably still scarred from. Hold on. I need to say it right.
Ben smacked the No.
Oh
And Ben smacked the shit out of a giant freaky canine creature.
a giant fiend, yes.
Damn it! I had it still on.
Okay, so after this, you guys pack up again, and you make your way to Goldshine, passing the now livelier town of Harvest Field, which was once in a dangerous, sad place, and no more events have happened. I'm assuming you'll probably either leave Owl at Harvest Field or possibly Goldshine. Up to you. I'll leave that as to you guys.
Run.
Coming with us. He's our new friend.
No.
Our new friend. One of us.
Oh my
us.
God.
Google. Oh wait, no, I think Sarah. Google gobble. Google gobble.
Yeah, Kenku's he's definitely gone by the time we wake up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get. Let me roll something. Am I hot on the trail?
Why? No. Owl will go as far with you as to Goldshine because they've heard stories of it, and they'll probably
Okay.
disappear there. Okay.
I seriously thought you're saying he's heard stories of you and just like, no, he's gone.
He's gone.
So, can we get a short rest in as we're traveling?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's your travel back to town, back to the rest of Goldshine takes another week, but it is really uneventful. There is no more random encounters, no more silliness. The group can talk if you wish to talk. You can do it now. Whatever you want to talk about, like maybe get to know each other more, talk to the NPCs. I'll leave that up to you. But the rest of the trip is uneventful, making it back to Goldshine. Once you make it back there,
Before we get back,
mhm,
one of our nights when we're kind of making camp, Lucian would kind of like to talk with Benjamin over drinks. He was going to pull out his last wine skin bag and just kind of like share a drink with him. If Benjamin's up for it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
real quick, during most of the travel to the thing, you do see, I do assuming Webby is still trying to help the Lucky become more confident.
Yes.
Okay. Dust Shy, since you're watching the children, they're having fun. You also notice Pippers, the big doggy, the wyvern, because you fed it. Since it's getting bigger and bigger as time goes by, at one point you see Snowflake riding it. She calls out to you because she likes to call you Hero. She's like, Hero, look, big doggy, and then like the dog jump, like the guard drake basically like glumps you, tacos you, puts you in the dog pile and starts licking your face. You want That's the first time you see this happening while everyone else is doing their own thing.
At this point, it's kind of the usual
Yes,
with
it's
Pippers.
happened. It's happened a couple days now. Not every day, just every other day. So this is
Can I
kind
ask
of the usual. Yes.
Can I ask a dumb question? Like, what has Snowflake been like following Pippers a lot or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
She randomly follows everyone really. She just like who's ever not like doing anything, like if people are talking, she kind of like will stay away because it seems important. So if you're alone or like you look lost in thought, she'll have the dog basically dump you to lick your face to smile more. But it mostly happens to Pippers because she thinks it's funny. Getz has been trying to get her to stop, but at some points he pretty much joins her in on it.
Kids need to be kids.
Apparently. But yes, sorry. After that, Benjamin and Lucy, please continue. Did not mean to interrupt.
Sorry, got a little distracted with what you were saying there.
Sorry, I just wanted to mess with Peppers a little bit because I thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
He's dead.
So yeah, if kind of sit off to the side while everyone else is, being chaotic. You'd offer a drink for him.
Yeah, Benjamin will accept the drink and sit down with him.
Okay. So yeah, Lucian's just gonna kind of like pour himself some. It's like, so Benjamin,
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hiding something.
It's not something that
You'd
I
like to
like.
talk about.
Yeah.
Having a checkered past and all can make sharing your past difficult, as it were. Well, just so you know, I would understand, if you've had to do things to survive, to make your way through this crazy world that wouldn't care about anyone who is cast aside. And Lucian's just gonna kind of take a big sip from his cup.
Benjamin's gonna look into the campfire a bit thoughtfully. Say, I suppose at some point I'm going to have to come out with it if I'm going to work with you. May as well be now.
Well, only if you wish. Everyone has secrets, my dear Benjamin. Some like to keep them to protect themselves. Because sometimes facing the truth could be harder than it is to deal with a lie.
Oh, I've been dealing with a lie. I think I'm done with it.
How long?
Oh, 20 odd years.
That's double how long I've been dealing with it.
The
Well,
truth is. Oh, sorry.
no, go on.
The truth that I'm trying not to face up to is that I spent most of my life as a petty criminal, and just last year, I finished a pretty long stint in prison.
Well, I'm sorry you got caught. But it looks like you turned out okay after dealing some time in the hard knock, as it were.
Oh, after a fashion. Someone I used to know decided that they would stick around after I was released and gave me a bit of help.
That's nice. It's always good if someone's there to help. Someone who's willing to stick around. So, what type of petty crime did you do?
Oh, whatever made itself available. Mugging, burglary. Sort of cat house for a while. That was interesting.
Well, Lucian's just gonna kind of finish his drink and then kind of top himself off. Sounds like you've had a hard life. I'm sorry you had to deal with so much. Where was your family in all this?
My parents I never knew. The people who raised me, I was an angry young man and I threw it all back in their face.
Lucian's going to kind of look away a little bit as he kind of pulls out his mask he wears for fighting and look back to you, Benjamin. Well, it seems you and I are more alike than I thought. Seems both you and I are troublemakers. Abandoned by the world, abandoned by our blood, left to fend and forge in this world as best we can. Doing whatever we need to survive. Well, enjoy the drink. I am gonna go see how my friends are doing and make sure that Pippers doesn't get himself crushed. Have a good evening, Benjamin. Lucian's gonna take off his mask and kind of give you a wink and a cheer with his glass as he downs and heads over. Pippers! Dear Pippers! What are you doing over there?
You see, as Pippers will possibly be on the ground, pretty much covered in slob, as the guard Drake is trying to do the same thing to Dustshy.
Yeah. No. No. No, we gotta do strength to hold it.
Oh, Dustshy, do you want me to magically clean you up, or would you prefer to take a bath?
Bath, obviously. Do you think I would feel more relaxed just knowing it may magically still be on me?
Mr. DM, I'm gonna send you something quick, okay?
Okay. I just want y'all to imagine that it does act like a giant dog, like a German Shepherd or a Saint Bernard, where like they they get really big and they do act like lapdogs, but they don't understand that just because
They're huge.
yeah, because they see themselves, I feel like, as tiny puppies still. That they're super huge, and when they talk to you, they don't mean to hurt you. They just really want your attention and want to give you love.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is how I imagine this creature is. It's like a guard dog, and I do like to imagine that anyone who wants to help train it will do so to keep this kid safe. But at the same time, when it's not in training, it does want to act like a giant puppy and play with you guys.
I would volunteer doing the training because of the whole monster training background,
Mm-hmm.
and probably try to teach Snowflake on how to properly train around a monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for that. Also,
Is that what I would imagine? I don't know. Like that background I had with the whole dragon. Technically, would my boss have had guard drakes or not?
I'm...
good question, actually.
Find out next time.
Maybe more like Dobermans.
They are kind of more like Dobermans, I imagine.
The stereotypes, because I've seen a video of a Doberman get his leg caught in his own butt and couldn't get it off. Just circled around in circles and circles.
I'll get back to you on what kind of dog I'll base this boy off of.
They're secretly like pit bull. They do the stereotype of pit bulls, but deep down they're like a real pit bull, and they're total smart.
You could just say it's like, it acts like a very friendly, over affectionate dog.
Yeah, we can.
Doesn't really matter what breed it acts like. It's just a very affectionate dog.
Or death dog.
You know, very very affectionate and very protective.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the guard drake, the bad guy. Yeah.
Then vicious trained ones.
That would sometimes eat kobolds while training them.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably eat kobolds a lot.
Yeah. Like training them was you needed 30 kobolds to train one because 29 would get eaten.
Yeah.
Oh my days, that's just got
Well,
depressing.
Mr. DM, you and I talked about the training thing. Kobolds got eaten a lot.
Yes, it would have. I imagine it would have at least taken 6 trainees, because if one guard, probably 6 or 10 trainees, due to the fact that if one Drake got really hungry, attacked one, it would try to take the rest of the kobolds, which aren't that strong, sadly, would try to calm it down, but no.
Most of kobold training just involves a lot of running and screaming.
Yes, so essentially it's kind of like when you're in Florida and you have to go into the water. All you have to do is be faster than the other guy. Swim faster than the other guy, not to get caught by an alligator. That is the best description I can give you, which is dark, but it's kind of true.
It's fine.
I hate my life. Anyway, besides depressing type, yes, I imagine you do. Just give me an animal handling check, please.
Oh boy.
You'll be fine. It's not gonna be too high. It already kind of likes you. You know, I'll take it, Peppers. I'll frickin' take it.
It takes a little bit of hard train, a little bit of extra time more than I expected.
Yes, especially you're more used to creatures trying to eat you. This one seems like it wants to learn, but it's weird that it's so affectionate to you right now. Because sadly, your experience mostly involves either running away or sadly watching others get eaten. But this thing, it looks like it mostly just wants to play with you.
What do I roll for daddy for Snowflake? For parent.
Prepare.
Never mind.
Throw me a straight up charisma, Papa
Blueberry.
Yes, Papa Blueberry. Even though that doesn't exist and I hate you. Exactly, that's what it get, you freaking loser. Anyway, I'm dumb. Forgive me. Anyway, all right.
It's okay.
So you guys, after a long travel, with talking to NPCs, possibly making new friends, and seeing Webby be full of holes, bleeding a lot, profusely.
I kind of imagine I spend a lot of my spell slots healing.
I can see that, Webby.
We sleep. I can take, if it's 6 points, I can take like 10 of those holes before I'm really bad.
Yeah, heal.
Just instilling confidence through violence.
Through violence.
And that Al Mirage is probably like,
It kind of is. I don't know if this is building confidence or scarring the poor thing.
Well, we all know that, like, in a few years after the adventure's over, this is gonna somehow find its other, herd kind of thing, and then take over other herds, and then take on bigger animals, and then make them.
I would imagine that an Al Mirage would only live about as long as a normal rabbit, and saying that hurts my soul, actually.
Oh my god.
That's why this is fantasy. It's fantasy.
That's true.
Okay, anyway. So after a long time of traveling, long distance travel, you all make it back to the base, which is right about here, which I will take you to the map. Okay. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Da 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 da.
I actually found out there's actually legit cow and pig stats, and I did not realize that.
I literally just made up my own because I thought it'd be interesting.
Oh, okay.
I know, I couldn't find them and I hated it.
They're in Storm King. They're only in Storm King's Thunder.
I hate Storm King's Thunder. I'm kidding. Anyway, welcome to your home base, my guys. I drew this map. Feel free to put down your token, Benjamin and Cody. Sorry, same person. Benjamin and Benjamin. See, to that point, my brain stopped working.
Are our Halloween creatures here?
I'm just gonna say next session they will be, but I'm putting them down just for the sake of brevity.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm putting the kids in the plush room.
Okay.
The pumpkin spice and shake later.
Okay.
Because they look like plushes themselves, so it works.
They kind of.
So there's no Velociraptor in a cow suit. Gotcha.
Not yet. Just for the sake of brevity, let me.
I know.
What about you say not yet?
I wanted to bring that up for the new people that next session we will have a Velociraptor in a cow suit.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
What I want to know is, why do the chickens look like Peter Griffin?
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh my god, they kind of do.
You're
You are
grounded.
welcome.
You're grounded, mister.
It works now.
They kind of reminded me of the chickens from a different show.
I don't know, but anyway, yes. So this is the base. Let me explain a few of the upgrades that Dust Eyes did while you guys were away.
Wait, Dushai did?
Dust Eye, I
hired contractors before.
Oh, the contractors did that.
Dust Eye hired some
Hired.
contractors. Which you see, which would, when you come back, would be Budgrim, a bugbear, like the bugbear companion. He would be here looking a bit dirty because he just came back from a job, so he hasn't cleaned up yet. I think this is kind of normal for him. He'd be like, sorry. Oh, my friends, you've returned. Would you like to see the upgrades we did? Huh. There's two of you missing.
Yeah.
What happened? There's the small angry one and the very strange yet talkative blonde-haired one.
We don't
One-
talk about that.
One is with animals now, and the other one, I don't know. Can binge.
He's kind of gone missing.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, nonetheless, welcome home. Hope you enjoyed the new upgrades we did. Dashai, I was able to get everything done properly. At one point, someone tried to invade, but don't worry, I took care of them.
I knew you would.
Also, Megan says hi, and that, she said to probably stop kidnapping people, whatever that means. Mostly pointing towards
That's not my
papers.
fault. Point at papers.
I didn't kidnap anyone. He got away.
As we'll find out like 2 sessions from now in a bag, the Kenku is trapped in there.
But no, anyway, upgrades to the house. Beforehand, the main building only had 3 rooms. Thanks to Dushai's upgrades, you now have a total of 6 rooms. So 3 are vacant, but 1 pretty much has plushies in it, which I guess the
And
kids
will
will
be
now
the
yes,
snowballs. Yeah.
which is now the kids. Benjamin and Webby, if you wish to move in, there are 2 free rooms for you. I mean, well, yeah, there's 3 free rooms for you. Also, if Lucine and Pippers want to enter the house as well, that's cool too.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
Lucian will be kind of showing Benjamin and Webby around. Be like, yes, this here is our farm that we decided to acquire together as a group and have filled it with animals.
As a group.
All the animals that we want
As a group.
as a group.
Don't forget, as a group.
He's
To
just
be
gonna
fair,
kinda,
the first part was a legit as a thing.
Lucian's just gonna kind of look over those dusk shyas and kind of then whisper like, okay, I really did not want to get all these animals. That was all of them. I was fine with a few. I just knew maybe 3 at most. But has kind of escalated.
Cars, just for the sake of brevity, because your cart is pulled by the 2 mules, I did put them in the pan, just because I imagine when
Okay.
you're not using them as actual, like, mounts, you just have them
Yeah, no, they're-
relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I put them in the pen. That's why they're just relaxing right now.
Welcome to our place. If you want to join our team, this place would become yours as well. We just ask that you keep all blackjack and hookers out of here. That's what the gold shrine is for.
No, it's not, you ass!
But
Is
we
it called
do,
Big Benders?
Oh my god, get out of here!
but we do have, at least I hope so, be a nice, fine stock of alcohol. If
That's
that
next week.
damn clerics and their always on guard perception.
After you finish the conversation, Budrum will be like, sorry to bother you guys, but one more thing before I forget. Thanks to Dushai's orders, we have a workshop now, actually. If you'd be willing to follow me, I can show you where it is.
Yeah.
Sure, show that to them. Show that to them. I'm going to show around our 2 new colleagues here. I'm not really sure. So, what do you 2 think? What do you think we should add here? What do you think we're missing?
Back in hookers?
As I said, next week is where we get the bar.
You walked into that one, my dude.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Well,
A halfling never forgets.
Well,
He'll show you where.
I'm sure something could be worked out. What about you, Benjamin?
What are you doing? What? Ow.
Do you have a shrine anywhere?
1 sec. Duskshy!
Yeah.
Do we have a shrine anywhere on the premises?
You know, as a cleric, I should have thought of that.
You are a terrible cleric!
I am.
Your
But-
god should be ashamed!
But
I mean, everyone forgot about her, so I think she's more ashamed of them than me.
Budrum will be like, I can get you some stuff. I have this, and he holds out a holy symbol. It's not one you've seen or any of the normal ones. It's like it kind of came off someone I killed. I think he'll be back for it later.
Oh my god!
Oh, perfect. Okay,
he
we'll
was
start a
hobgoblin.
collection.
He was a
What?
hobgoblin. He kind of had it coming. Okay.
Alright, well,
That's sad.
Bulgrim,
Yeah.
if you
Next on
could,
list.
if
I'll
you
make
could,
that.
Bulgrim, please, get the proper materials and in order and construct just a simple simple shrine, one not built to any specific deity, but just one that anyone could go to worship at.
Sure. I've actually made friends with some of the contractors. They're actually really nice. I'll get them on that. What do you want me to do with this? It's like, this belonged to a hobgoblin I killed. He was a dick. I don't care. He just like throws it away. He literally just throws it over his shoulder.
Okay.
I'll catch it, kind of thing, and just put it in my bag.
Poor Pip.
Oh God, Pippers is gonna become a cleric now or a paladin.
Ha. But no, I'll put it in my bag, kind of thing.
Okay.
So.
He's just like, okay.
Does he still have the cat?
Yeah, he still has the cat. It's like literally just sleeping on the porch. Same with Pumpkin. She's there too.
Does
So,
this
was
place
it a hot
have? Sorry, does this place have a training room?
Not yet. Mostly because Dushai only asked for more rooms and a workshop. But the workshop doesn't have that many different things yet, so you can make it into a mateship training room for now.
Plus, we still have like a huge backyard field kind of thing that if you wanted to train.
I was just thinking of things I could suggest, and that's definitely something that Webby would suggest.
Okay.
Yeah, I would totally think about it. I'd be like, training room, that's a good, and then you'll see her stop for a second, shiver, kind of thing, and be like, yeah, that's a good idea. Get away from the guild's training room. That's perfect.
Lucian's kind of shivered. He was like, "Oh,
Anyway.
flat PTSD,
Yeah.
Vietnam flashback."
Webby's got no insight, so it's fine.
Yeah, like he just as you guys are talking, Budrum will take you to the barn area, Dushai, which is now a lot better. He opens it up. It's like, welcome to the new workshop. We have basic stuff right now. We basically just have a forge, what Emerald likes to call a poisoners area. Don't understand. She doesn't let me touch any
Just
of it.
wandering while I listen.
So yeah, as soon as she finds out you have a workshop, Roxy just runs in there and says, "I'm gonna live here now. If you guys bring me any material, I will make you anything you ask. But first, we need more stuff."
Oh my God, is she like Chopper, where she's just taking the doctor or the nurse room?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's taking a part of the workshop. She lives there now.
In her section.
Yes, her section of the thing.
Oh my God. It's like, well, that works, I guess.
But yes, this is everything we're able to do. Well, I'm really glad you're home and safe.
Ah, I missed you too, Bugbear.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
I missed you as well, Bugram.
Tiny Dushai. Yes, welcome to your new base, my guys. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to write it in the Discord. I will keep note of that. For now, the base has a few rooms. On the tab, like, I don't know tabs. On the handout page is where I wrote down what rooms are empty. Feel free to write down your name and whatever you have in there. That's mostly your stuff, like, say, a chest filled with gold or whatever. I will say, honor system, nobody mess with each other's gold, please. Don't be mean about it.
Yeah.
Just write down like what room you have. You could say something like you have an axe or something like that or whatever. It's just for you if you want to keep inventory. If not, that's cool too. It's just in case stuff like that.
Yeah. Lucian's keeping his gold on him.
Yeah. But yes, this is pretty much will be whenever you're not in a mission. I would consider this like the hub world kind of. So I will put any NPC friends you make here, and I'll put them in their places where I think they would be. As I mentioned, they do have animals. The animals are there. They have a few farm animals you can tend to if you want on your off time. Most of the NPCs are do have a special trait skill that they go into, such as like leatherworking. Rex is a blacksmith. Let me zoom up on him real quick. Where are you, Rex? There it is. There you go. Smith. Yes, he's an old blacksmith. If you want a special weapon made or armor, feel free to talk to him. Shelly, his cousin, I'm just going to officially call her his cousin. She is a leather worker, so need anything leather-based made her as well. Emerald, the goblin, she makes poisons. So have a poison you want to identify or have a poison you want made. She can do that for you. Roxy's the artificer they made friends with a couple sessions ago. So any magic item, as I mentioned, can be made so long as it's up to uncommon. Nothing rare or higher yet because she's not that skilled. Probably one day. Hopefully, maybe not.
Hey, can you make me a deck of many things?
You and
EXE
your
stopped
fucking
working. 404. Yeah. Anyway, yes.
Sorry.
Yes, this is the hub
Sorry,
world.
sorry.
It's okay. Yep. Welcome to your home. Dutchside, would you like to tell them what the name of this place is, or not yet?
Oh no.
It is called end credits.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh my god.
So we won't find out till next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's up to Dutchside if she wants to keep messing with you guys.
I'm taking. You
Okay.
kid.
I'm just.
Well, I mean, they live in the plush room now, so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly say before we end today's session. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly say a week has passed. The events of last week's silly session, the Festival of the Lost, has happened. You all now have access to your special holiday weapons and stuff if you wish to use them next week.
Yeah, so basically I opened the Snowball's room kind of thing and then throw those two in. It's like, here's 2 new additions.
Thanks, Dusty. Yeah,
Every morning you see a skeleton making breakfast.
I'll explain in the Discord, but just want to say thank you guys for coming to today's session. I'm gonna end it with one final note. As you guys make your way after relaxing and just getting to know each other, Benjamin and Webby, I'm just gonna assume you guys would join the guild during the time between this week and next week. Yes, just like off time screen stuff.
Wait.
Or no?
Yeah, I mean that's fine by me.
You're the
Yeah,
wrong
makes
one.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we
Okay.
need to roleplay that. Yeah.
No, it's just I'll just basically explain it. All you gotta do is, as I mentioned, is sign your name. Tell them write down your full name or an alias, whatever is up to you. Write down a guild name that you would like to be referred to. They will explain that. All they ask is that you please don't fight other guild members. No stealing from them or anything like that. Please be professional, and whatever information or help you need, the guild will be more than happy to provide it if it's within their power. So, like, if you have information or looking for information on like a certain plant, certain monster, the guild will do everything in its power to help you with that. So yeah, simple things like that.
Lucian, Silver Star Slayer.
Damn it.
No, you're not. Get out of here.
And I'm just gonna end today's session, and I'm just gonna end it like after that happens. I'm gonna end today's session with a group of adventurers walking into the guild, looking all beat up, and well, sadly, one appears to have a bandage over the eye, the other one appears to be missing an arm, and we'll end today's session there.
Oh shit. They got
Gross.
fucked up.
Yep, which I will hopefully explain next week.
Yeah.
It was the escaped kangaroo.
Yes, please take you has gone on a murder rampage.
That bird fucked them up.
They tried kidnapping them for their party, and the Kankuda was sick of that shit.
Pecked
My
out their
charisma roll
eye.
was so high.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that was awesome.
The Nat 20 crew are a serial killing bird.
They'll learn to defend itself.
But yes, I'll just quickly say before I turn off everything. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Cody and Chris, for joining us. I really do hope you enjoyed the world and look forward to more playtime with you all. It was amazing that you got a Nat 20 the way you guys did. I'm sorry if
That's
it
very
was so
funny.
rushed here and there. I don't know. I'm in a weird funk lately with my D&D game.
You're alright. You're at the end of a story arc. I get it.
Yeah.
According to Lucian, Benjamin is one of us. One of him. One of him.
Yes, but I do hope next week everything will slowly go back to end because it was a weird place to add new characters at the end of a story arc. I do hope you guys enjoyed what little madness this was, and look forward to more of these sessions. Next week, we will find out what happened to these poor adventuring party, and hopefully get to do a side quest for some team building.
Avenge them!
So does Wubby want the Gnawtooth?
I mean, either that or